What's good, bro? It's your boy TJ Grayson, and welcome to the Realest Living Podcast, episode number 20. Uh, be sure to look in the description for all the socials: TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Also, if you want to do the remote podcast, I have a Discord where you can join the server and we can get on there and talk. We can get got at least 15 people all at one time. Although online it'd be a little difficult because talking over people just doesn't work as like it does here. But it's still available. Also, I'm doing live podcasts on my Facebook. Probably not weekly, but every once in a while. I did my first one yesterday, which would be the last episode anyway. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Go on Facebook for that. Yada, yada, yada. And of course, if you want to advertise anything on my channel, I can put it up at the beginning of it. Just hit my email that's in the description and we'll go from there. And if you want to be on the show, as usual, like I said, hit the socials. Let me know you want to be on the show. You can usually bring up to 3 guests if I don't have anybody else on here, but definitely be prepared to be on the show with people you don't know. That's just kind of how it goes. So we have 3 guests today, 2 of which are new. I'm going to let them introduce themselves first.
It's Carmen.
All right.
It's Carley.
And then, of course, making her 6th appearance on the show.
It's Kirstie.
Hey.
Y'all already know, though.
Yes, I was going to wait for you to say that because I was like, oh, she's missing out. She didn't say it. Okay. And I actually am tripping because I'm pretty sure I said all of these on these facts right here on my last podcast. So I'm just going to use the one from the podcast that didn't happen. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do the random facts for the show that I wrote down for the last podcast. So these are random facts, maybe you know them, maybe you don't. Some of them are stupid, some of them aren't. There's no theme today either. Okay, so first, the Grand Theft Auto franchise, like the video game Grand Theft Auto, has had lawsuits that are over $1 billion. There are 293 ways to make change for $1. The eye of an ostrich is bigger than its brain. This one's kind of funny. The dot over a lowercase letter I is called a tittle. Like the dot on top of a lowercase letter I is called a tittle.
They would name it. I mean,
it's funny.
Sounds like you came up with it.
I didn't know. I really did. I saw that and I was like, I'm putting that on there. Putting sugar on a cut will make it heal faster.
Sugar? I am so glad to know that.
X-rays cannot detect real diamonds. And there are 7 different types of twins. I didn't know that either.
What?
Yeah, so there's the 2 well-known ones, which are identical and fraternal. But there's also 5 other ones, half identical, mirror image, mixed chromosome, and super fecundation and super fetation. I don't know. But yeah, there's 7 different types of twins. I don't really know what the other 5, like how I would describe them. I mean, obviously, I feel like mirror image is probably the
you looking at yourself.
Self-explanatory. Yeah.
One of them's the one where they're attached, I bet. Like, 2 people
That's
attached.
called, what is that word called? It's something with an S, but that wasn't.
Siamese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are y'all sure it's Siamese? I thought that was a cat.
It is Siamese.
There are Siamese twins, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
That is legitimate. There are Siamese cats, too, but they're Siamese twins. What's that word? I'm going to look it up and find out. But anyway, I guess I'll say some of them from last night, too. So blue-eyed people have a higher alcohol tolerance.
And do?
By studies. Pigeons can't fart.
What? Nice enough.
You are more likely to have a weird or scary dream when you fall asleep on your stomach.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Smelling green apples will help with weight loss.
Ooh, I'm about to sniff a whole basket.
A whole bag. Wait on it.
You actually can't hum while holding your nose.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. I mean,
I don't know if that's considered a home. But the funny thing is, like, when I actually got this, right underneath it said, "I bet you tried it, didn't you?"
Yeah.
Funny.
Indeed.
Captain Crunch once got sued for not using real berries, and our 75 burgers are sold at McDonald's every second.
Because my fat ass.
And and the last fact for the day is it's actually illegal in Switzerland to own one guinea pig. And the reason why is because guinea pigs are herd animals and they get severely depressed when they're by themselves. So they actually consider it an act of animal cruelty if you have one guinea pig in Switzerland. So
well, take this as
Illegal.
y'all's lesson.
I
Get
didn't
you
mean to kill
guinea
mine, but it
pig,
died.
holy crap.
and then get you another one because you don't want no depressed pig up in your house.
Right.
Poor thing.
That's
So
why they look like that.
I actually think guinea pigs are pretty cute. And I don't even use that word because it sounds
I only
gross.
got one because Dr. Doolittle, and I couldn't.
What?
That's
Did you hear it talking to
hilarious.
you?
No. And it died, though.
It was saying, Carmen,
R.I.P.
try some dick. Carmen.
Hey! I did not hear that.
She said it did not say that. I didn't. Okay. So the first topic are questions about you and your preferences. Okay. So we're going to dive in. So first question, what is your type when it comes to dating men
My time.
or women? Also, disclaimer, I don't have a type is not a suitable answer.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm ready for this one.
Whenever y'all want to go.
Oh, okay. My top, first of all, you got to have a job. You got to have a car. You ain't even got to be cute at this point. Okay? Just treat me right.
You just made TJ's entire argument.
There we go.
Facts.
There we go.
The truth. Try to tell you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Just speak your truth. Is there anything else? Or that it? Just a
Oh,
car,
that's
house,
it.
and not
That's
ugly?
it.
Or it doesn't matter if you're ugly, just a car and a job. That's it.
I mean,
Like, what about the build? Like, you want guys that are like,
McDonald's a job or like CEO or something a job?
Oh, no,
Like,
no, no.
What's the standard of the job?
that's very true. Got to go into details for type. Because you just say job and a car. Like, what if his car is beat up?
You could have a Pinto working at McDonald's.
I mean, at least he's trying though,
That is true. That is
Is
true.
that
Because
somebody
you
you
got-
want to be with long term, though?
because he might come up. He might be a manager at McDonald's one day.
Here we go again.
I see an opportunity that I don't know.
Ambition.
Just
His future.
Okay,
Eh.
scratch that.
No, you just talk. You're telling that this is your preference. You don't be influenced by others.
Yes,
Just
okay.
Your preferences. What your type is.
I mean, if we were like 16, yeah, McDonald's is fine. But we're 23.
60.
ooh, I feel
We're 23. Well, I'm 23, and I like my guy a little bit older than me, so he gonna be at least pushing 30. So, baby, you need to at least be buying a house or something,
Okay.
Ellen.
or got an apartment or something.
How tall do you want him to be? You want him to be taller than you, shorter than you? Fine.
Well, I mean, I guess it don't matter. Look at my baby.
I don't know what you. I don't know what he looks like. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Height's not a problem. Okay.
I mean, he can't be just too short now. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, how you
Okay.
doing?
Is weight a factor at all? Or you date a fat guy, a super skinny guy, or do you want average? Do you want a built guy? Like, what do you want?
I mean, not like a fat guy, but like the dad bod. That's kind of hot.
So you don't want like morbidly obese, but you want you're cool with a dad bod. Okay.
So I can just be like, you know, let me grab on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Next. Or is that it? Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Okay.
You go ahead, Carmen.
Oh, all right. Put me on the spot. I like somebody who's emotionally like available. It's okay. I say I don't have a type, and that's not a valid answer. But like, they just have to be emotionally available. I'm gay first and foremost. I dated skinny girls, thick girls. I mean, I don't care. I like
Crazy
seeing
girls.
crazy girls, and I like seeing them get from skinny to thick because that means they're happy. But if they're not emotionally available, then I don't know. They don't give me anything like that I can be reassured in. So it's just been a struggle. Been struggling with that. Like I don't care what job, because I have my own job. I don't need your car. I just need you to be there for me, and that's just what I've been struggling with. Like just emotionally available.
Let me ask you a question. I know, like, in some lesbian relationships, there's still like a male female dynamic, right?
Supposedly.
Right. So let's say hypothetically you're in a relationship. Do you generally take on the male dynamic?
I'll be honest. I don't do the dykes. I don't like the shaved head. I don't like the butch.
Well, I'm saying, like, do you normally like adopt the dominant
The masculine part.
masculine role?
Yes,
I
she
got you.
does.
I
I can
I
believe it.
don't, because I wear makeup apparently.
Well, not even
I
that.
mean, I can dress like that song. I can do both. Like I just, I really just whatever I'm feeling. If I feel like I want to be masculine, look badass, that's what I do that day. If I want to be feminine and look like a badass bitch, that's what I do that day. I don't.
Well, I'm not saying like as far as looks. I'm saying when it comes to y'all's relationship, right? I mean, maybe y'all both can switch it up, but I always notice that generally when there's a lesbian relationship, generally one of them is more feminine, the other one's more dominant. And
I
I'm saying, like, are
typically
you
like.
the more dominant or more the feminine
Yes.
or more feminine? Oh,
Yes, I like the more male jobs, like the masculine jobs that think a girl can't make it there. Like I like proving like I can conquer anything, and I
Mhm.
guess that makes me dominant. But I feel like that's just the strength within me.
Sure.
Like
I
past
was just
the
curious.
yeah.
Anything else though?
No, I'm great.
So just emotionally available.
Yeah,
That's
that's
your
it.
type.
That's it.
That's a good answer, though. Really is.
Yeah, because
It can be a little bit too
I
much.
mean that's
sometimes.
males and females. They're just not emotionally available. And what do you do in here when you can't get in tune with your feelings and you're just about yourself? And
It's hard to express your feelings a lot of the time when you're a guy though, because it gets weaponized and used against you.
I feel that's me, but I will never regret expressing my heart, my feelings, anything, because at least I know I can sleep at night knowing I gave it my all instead of letting my pride get in the way.
It sounds good. I think that sounds good, and maybe it might work because it's different because you're a woman dating women, but no disrespect, but the expectations that you would
Male
have are
carries.
way different from what we would have
Yeah.
as men.
Yeah.
So you just can't be vulnerable like a lot with women. You can't just come home and just my day was so hard today. Women will lose respect for you precipitously
I get
if
that.
you do
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
I can't
it's
relate
like-
on that one, but
that. Sure.
like that's my friend at that point when you're coming home crying, like, bro, I feel you. But
Yeah. You
yeah.
know, I could see that within you. I just think that a lot of women aren't really well. A lot of women that date men aren't really kind of, it's kind of like I always say it's kind of like a drill sergeant thing in the army. Like, a lot of women look at their man kind of like a leader, and if you like see the captain of the ship or the drill sergeant
Weak.
crying, you're like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah,
We're
like,
fucked.
what the fuck?
Yeah, like you're supposed to lead us.
I'm
We
like-
need you to be strong, and you're breaking down. Oh, we're fucked.
yeah.
So anyway, okay, all right. What's your type, Kirstie? In men or women or men? Men.
I like men.
Okay.
Da 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 da. No,
Revelation.
but my type. I really just like somebody who has a good sense of humor, a good personality. I do not like people who are bigger. That's just not me. I mean, I know I'm a chunky girl, but don't come at me with no. I'm
You can
sorry.
like whatever you want to.
I don't want to grab on nothing. Like, you grab on me.
I mean, you can be chunky but fit at the same time.
Yeah, you can. But I just dad bods ain't me. Dad bods
You
ain't
can
me.
be chunky. It's your, what's it called? Your, I don't know, metabolism. That's what it's called. Like, you can be chunky. Like, not everybody has the same, like, lean. Like,
No,
like,
I
it
guess
takes
that-
harder for some people to lose weight
Sure.
other than, like, some people. It's just, they
Okay.
don't have a high metabolism.
I do agree with that.
Just don't be lazy.
Yeah.
I also like I don't like them big. I'm not real big on that yee stuff. I
Big
don't
girls,
want
come
to
on.
go mud riding with you. I don't want to deal with your
Okay.
horses and your cows and your pigs. Like, no.
Yee.
I don't.
Look at this one.
I mean, I do like to be out in the country. Don't get me wrong. I'm from Mississippi, but like,
You.
I'm not. We ain't going to the rodeo.
So what about height?
They need to be taller than me. I'm not doing
How
shorter.
tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
That's reasonable. It really is.
Yeah.
Average guy in America is 5'8", by the way.
Yeah.
Random plug there.
I also have a very important stipulation, especially in these days. Like, you have to be a Christian. You do have to like believe in God,
Sure.
and
What about money? Is that a factor? Do they have to make more than you, or do they have to have potential to make more than you, or does it matter?
I do prefer a man that makes more money than me,
Okay.
so that I can be like, listen, I need you to get my nails done,
Sure.
Yeah.
and then you get them done, and then I go do whatever I want to with my money, cause sport.
I didn't ask you either, and I asked kind of both of you because we already talked before the show. But so kids, how many is too many?
Ooh,
3.
4.
Did
For
you
like-
say 3, Carmen?
I said 3. I can deal with 3. Any beyond that.
Is this like with our person?
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
what-
I'm
what-
not dating somebody with no kids. I'm not
wait,
doing it.
You're not dating somebody that doesn't have kids?
No, I'm not dating somebody that has kids.
Oh, you said I'm
I
not
don't
dating
want
somebody
it.
with kids. Okay, so
I may have
0
my
is too
own.
many
Yeah,
for you. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want yours because I tried that one time, and
Okay, you're good.
legitimately the kids came in my life to come out of my life, and that just hurt me, and it really hurt my kids more than me.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is, just keep you and your kids elsewhere.
Yeah.
Go get you somebody who don't have kids yourself. Blended families is easy to do, but it's also one of the
Ooh.
hardest things to do.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I
You said
mean,
something, yeah.
it's easy if you want it to be, but it's still also one of the hardest things. You have to sacrifice. You have to be at a mature enough level to do it. And it's just not something. I'm not dealing with baby mamas. I'm not dealing with your ex-wives. I'm not.
Yep. That's
No,
the hard part.
I will not
the
date somebody who's
kids.
a daddy.
It's the
I can't stand
attachment
kids.
still.
I cannot stand kids. If you ain't Carson and Iverson, away from me.
Team fuck them kids.
No, I'm just
Facts.
joking. I got some nephews and nieces I
Facts.
love.
Okay.
Ooh, you said something then. Ooh, I don't want nobody else's problems. All right, I got enough of my own.
All right.
Shoo.
Well, I'll tell y'all mine. Okay. I don't know if I want a woman that's taller than me, though I probably wouldn't care. I'll climb a tree. She just can't be like just overwhelmingly taller than me. Like I'm like 5'11", 5'10". I don't need a woman that's like 6'4", 6'5". But 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", that's fine.
She ain't gonna be able to wear heels.
Say
It
with
is what it is.
heels,
Flats
she
all
should
day,
match
every day.
you, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
The weight, like I don't want her to be just like morbidly obese, but she can be
thick.
thick. But there's a difference between thick and
Snickle.
fat. We have to.
Mm.
I don't want a fat woman, respectfully. I'm not in the best shape, but there's a difference between thick and fat. We have to like,
There's a fine line
Establish
for
it.
sure.
yeah. I don't know. If I'm gonna date you, you gotta give head. It's just you cannot not give head, bro. That's one of the biggest deal breakers for me. I gotta do it. If you don't do it, you gotta go. Also, too, I just need you to be nice. I need you to be sweet. I need you to give me peace. I need you to be feminine.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to also just sincere is nice, yes, too. I need you to be, and I think most importantly, I need you to be able to communicate.
Cool.
Somebody that does not know how to talk, that I have to
agree
like,
with that.
I have to
Gosh.
like, I don't know. If I can't have a conversation with you without you getting upset, mad, confrontational, defensive,
Stonewalling.
yeah, I just can't. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
so
why I say emotionally available, because
that's more my time. I do want my women to be emotionally available for sure, even if I'm necessarily not all the time, for sure.
I feel like as a man, you shouldn't have to be though.
shouldn't have to be emotionally available.
Right, because I mean, it's more expected of us women than it is a man. A man is supposed to be a masculine, hard figure.
Stoic, yes.
Yeah, and so I just feel like that's.
But if they feel you and they try to
Penis.
change what you're talking about, penis.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
It just went like right over my
I'll say it a bunch of times.
Oh, God. If they feel you and they're trying to make change, then it's fine. They don't have to be crying or in their feelings, but the effort they make at that point.
So I'm not saying not to vent. I'm just saying I always tell guys, like, if you have like one of those situations where you feel like you're finna break down, you go talk to your guy friends about that. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're not gonna judge you. They kind of understand more so where you're coming from, because they know what it's like to like bottle up the emotions and stuff, and not be able to, let them out, so to speak. And they're not trying to fuck you, so you're not gonna be judged as harshly about it from your guy friends. But you still open up and talk to your girl too, for sure. Just there's certain things that like, for example, if you're having problems with pregnancy, I can't really give you the best advice about pregnancy.
True.
It's not really. And I always say the difference is, right, if you cry, you come home every day from work and you cry, oh my god, they're killing me, they're mean to me, a guy's not really going to lose attraction for you generally for that. But if I do it, there's still a high possibility it could happen. So
like, y'all feel if you're in a relationship, it's okay to vent to your friends about what's going on within your relationship.
no, I'm saying, like, problems that you're having that would make you want to break down and cry, like worldly problems. There's like work and stresses of trying to provide for your woman or something like that, or you feel like you're failing, things like that. I don't think venting to your friends about your relationship always is a good idea.
But what if your person is not emotionally available and that's all you have?
Yeah, your
Is
friends,
it a
if you can't
crime
talk to
then?
your person, they're just like, okay, they block you out. You can't talk to your family because then they know what's going on in your relationship. So who do you have to turn to? Because bottling it up emotionally.
I talk to myself when I do that. I get on the
you
road.
answer yourself?
I do.
Hey.
I get on the road, I get in the
Hey.
car, I hit a block, and then I just vent everything. Either that or I go and take a shower and vent everything in the shower. That helps me feel better personally.
Do you get answers, though?
Hmm?
Do you get answers for your troubles? With
Oh
your
man,
person?
yeah, man. When you like, people don't really understand the power of talking to yourself for real. Like, when you go over these things and you're driving and you're it's just you, and you can actually vent. Because a lot of times you don't want questions answered. A lot of times you just want to get it out. And you feel like you can't get it out a lot of the times. But when you're in your car and you get it out, and like, I used to tell this story all the time. I had this girl break up with me out of nowhere, and it hurt me so bad. And my grandmother had these towels. I was living with her at the time. She had these towels in the shower. And I used to tell them, I said, man, I used to cuss them damn towels out every day.
You didn't even make sense when you
Fuck you.
talked.
I was like, you stupid bitch. And the towel just sitting there, just like taking all the abuse that I'm getting out. But I got it out, and I felt a lot better when I got out the shower. It was very therapeutic for me. I just think that, I feel like you could talk to friends, but if you do talk to friends, they definitely need to be of the same sex. Now, in your specific case, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if I was, like, going to talk to my guy friends, I don't think it'd be a problem anyway, because my guy friends aren't going to be especially close to any girl that I'm dating anyway, because they just know that there's boundaries that we have to have.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's just me. Penis.
penis.
Big penises.
All right. We'll see where your mind is.
On to the next.
Okay. So next question about your preferences. I want you to describe to me what your perfect and ideal first date is.
I'm not going first.
You can take me.
I'll tell you what.
Anywhere.
I'm sorry. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to ask you questions, and then I'm gonna ask all of you the same questions, and you just give me the answer based off of that. Okay. So on your ideal first date, where would you like him to take you?
It don't matter. It don't matter if we go to eat. It don't matter if we on a back road. It don't matter if we parked on the side of a bridge. It don't matter if we in the Walmart parking lot.
Okay. So what kind of things would you expect from him on the first date?
I want to know who I'm talking to after that first date. I want to feel like I actually know something about you.
Okay. On an ideal perfect first date, are you having sex?
It don't matter. If I feel like I want to, sure. If I'm not, then no. I mean,
Okay. Okay. What is some? Hold on, let me make sure that's not the next question. Okay. So what is something that he could do to make you not want to go out with him again? Like name one or two things.
stink.
Mm.
Be on his phone
Okay.
all the freaking time. Like, it's one thing to check your phone, but it's another when you're constantly on it. Like, where you really at? Are you present here? Or are you
So do you have a problem if a guy does this right here on a date?
no? Because I'm gonna do it too. I know I got stuff hidden in my phone.
So you don't think that's a
No,
okay?
No.
All right.
I know we got stuff in our phone. Everybody has stuff in their phone that somebody don't need to see.
Sure. Okay.
It's just facts.
All right. Which one do y'all want to go next? Okay. I'll just do you. Location. What's a place that you'd want to go on your ideal first date?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna just say anywhere because you gotta grab my attention. Like I just been through so much. I've been on these raggedy ass dates with people, and we just be on the back road smoking or whatever, and then
How those want to match dates
yes,
are
it
funny.
just all goes down here from that, and we never go out on a good date. They just think that's okay.
I don't.
Well, where do
care
you want to
about
go?
I mean,
You want to go like out to eat?
okay, yeah, cause like I'm a fat ass deep down. Like the weight of my heart is my stomach. So yeah,
So it's
probably
like,
out to eat.
do you want to go
fancy.
somewhere? Oh, fancy. Okay, so no, so a place where you'd have to sit down and like in a booth or something. And
Mhm.
okay, all right. What was the next fucking question that I asked?
Yeah, asleep.
Oh no. What are some things that you would expect him to do on the first date in order to get your attention? What are some things he could do that could get your attention?
Don't talk about himself or his problems.
How you gonna know who he is though?
I mean,
I'm just saying you got to hit a certain level of
The
him
bird
talking
on the
about
bush.
himself. Well, no, it's. I mean, I
yeah.
get what you're saying.
She did
because,
add the and his problems too.
well, yeah, but it's like I get what you're saying about him talking about himself, because sometimes it's overbearing.
Yes.
So don't be overbearing with it, right?
yeah.
Because I get that. Some people are.
I just think so.
Very.
You feel like when a
I don't-
guy, I feel like so when you take somebody on a date, I feel like it's more about the person who gets asked, right? So if he asks you, then you would expect him to ask questions about you since he took you out, right?
Right.
Makes sense.
I disagree, but I mean, I feel like a date is something that is participated within like two people.
No, for sure. But I
Yeah.
think the primary focus of the date should be who got asked.
I mean,
because-
yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Because I mean, you know,
I'm not saying
obviously
that the
they
other
want to
person
know.
doesn't matter. Yeah, like
Right.
I'm not
True.
going to use you. If I took Carmen on a date, if I took Carmen on the date, right, she would be the focus, right? Because I asked her. She didn't ask me. She probably didn't even want to be here. She didn't expect to go, but I asked her. So, I'm gonna ask. We're gonna talk more about her, right?
Right, and I get that.
I'm trying
yeah.
to woo her.
I get that. Yeah.
Woo.
Woo her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel
As
wooed.
soon as I said woo in my head, I said, "Oh, they're gonna kill me for that." Okay, so what's some things that he could do that would disqualify him from getting another date?
Like she said, I really have to agree with Kirstie on that.
Stink.
Stinking and being on your phone too much. Like I've had people just.
Constantly,
What'd you say?
man.
What did? Huh? What'd you say?
Yeah. See.
How do you
no.
not know what we're talking about? I'm sitting right here.
He ain't present.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's annoying for real. And got the teeth.
Yes.
The
Woo.
teeth.
That's
They
good.
gotta have all of them.
Come on, baby, preach.
Don't have them brown looking things up in there thinking you finna kiss my mouth.
Amen. Amen.
So then that goes to the next question. So you having sex on the first date?
I'm like her. If I want to, I will. If I don't, I won't. We're all grown.
All right. All right, Carmen.
Oh.
Location. Where would you ideally want your first date to be at?
I don't really do dates at first. Like I'm more of
You that person.
You what?
Do you
That
think
person.
that dates are kind of sacred and you rather like wait till you know
I've
them a little
met
bit.
people at the most random spots at the most random times. And so, like, the date setting them up gives me anxiety. I'd rather not. I'd rather, if we're friends, then we go out and we pursue something. But I don't really know dates because, I don't know, I just rather just chill. I don't want it to have this aspect of a date. I don't know.
So let me ask you this. So maybe just like
Easygoing.
sitting at your house watching a movie type shit.
It could be, or like if there's an event
Hollands.
going on, Hollands represent Tupelo, Mississippi. But if there's an event going on, or like I feel like a dinner date, it's more awkwardness. I want there to be like more things going on. So if you're uncomfortable, you can kind of distract yourself with a band or music, just something like that. I don't really.
Don't touch your mic. Say penis.
Don't touch me, penis. But I don't like first dates. I really don't. The last two I've dated was randomly at a bar, one, and then the other was a coworker. So it became friends.
You can't get your honey where you get your money.
And you can't. That's a fail. That's why I got a new job. But anyways, I don't like the aspect of a first date. I really don't like.
So maybe asking you any more questions are kind of irrelevant at this point, huh? Since you just don't fuck with them, huh?
You want to know a fun fact about me?
Sure.
I have
God.
never been on a date.
What?
Never.
When you say a date,
I'm talking, I have never been
a
asked.
dinner date, or are you saying like you've never hung out with someone? Because hanging out with somebody right on a back roads can be a date.
It is. I
Yes.
agree.
So, okay, yeah, let me put it like that.
Like
I've
an
never
official date,
been,
right?
right. I've
Like,
never been on a dinner
where you've had to
date
dress up and go out to eat.
or the
type shit.
movies or anything like that.
Uh,
Like,
Don't go to the movies anyway.
Yeah, they gonna be trying to finger fuck you in the movie
no,
theater.
they're not, because I'm watching that
Have a
movie.
girl I dated for like
They
2
gonna be
years.
like,
Cut a hole in the popcorn.
A butter beat off.
Buttermilk.
A butter beat off.
Have you not seen that?
That might be the greatest thing I've ever heard of.
It's on Kevin
great.
Gates' thing. Not Kevin Gates,
That's
Kevin
right.
Hart.
Oh gosh,
how
how do you
I
get them
haven't
so
seen that.
confused?
It's on Netflix, or it was.
I don't know how I haven't seen that because I've watched literally just about everything of his. That's kind of
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Okay. Okay. I actually like to take people out on official dinner dates or whatever. Not even when I'm interested in being with them either. I just kind of like doing it just to kind of get to know
That's so
people.
sweet.
No, it's not.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding.
She can't even be nice.
All the questions to ask.
You a dog, TJ? Why you want to do that?
Facts.
You
I
didn't
like.
even deny it.
I don't know. I don't mind taking a girl out on a dinner date. It's cool. It's fun. It's a nice little time to get to know people. Have a good time. I mean, I don't usually do multiple dates anyway, so like, there's really nothing they can do to get me to take them out on another one because we're probably not gonna go on another one anyway. Because I just don't do multiple. I don't know. I think that is because most of the time, like I said, I'm not really taking anybody on a date to pursue them in a relationship type way. So it's just literally for fun. I know it kind of is misleading, but I let people know that off the rip. Like, yeah, we not.
Yeah, that's.
But that still could be misleading though.
That
Because
is
why are we
still
going on a date?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Carmen. We do church dates every Sunday.
Yeah, but I know you're gonna come back around Sunday.
I mean, I know, but here's the
No,
thing.
I'm gonna come back around. It's just that we're not gonna be in a. I let people know very, 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 very openly. I'm very open, and I tell people, listen, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'll take you on a date, but we're just going just to chill, have a good time, get to know each other better.
That's fine if they pursue you as a friend aspect, I guess.
Well, the problem with that is like, even if I just want to fuck you, it gets bad because you can tell people this, and then they still be like, oh well, I want to date you now, and then you'll be like, well, I don't want to be in a relationship. Well, why'd you take me on a date?
Emotional.
Kind of
damage.
already, and that and that's what I'm saying. Like, even when I was emotionally available and told them, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship, it's not the emotional availability that they wanted, so they didn't like it. And that's where that problem comes in. But to go back, the location really doesn't matter to me. If I take somebody on a date, I just want to go somewhere I can sit down and eat, preferably somewhere I can get a steak because I like steak. and I want to judge them for what steak they get too. So
Hey, I don't blame you one
Just
bit
medium.
because if they holler well done, you better get up and go.
we're gonna get there later.
They walking
Anyway.
home.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like dates where I have to do majority of the talking. I like dates where we can kind of have a good little dialogue back and forth. I
Right.
like dates that also have a little bit of flirting in them too. That's always
That's
fun.
why I like the friend aspect, like, cause it's not pressure of a first date.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't. It's no pressure for me because I'm already letting you know I'm not trying to be with you. So it's like, we just there having a good time, getting to know each other. Because a lot of times I'm not gonna take somebody I've been friends with forever on a date. It's gonna be somebody I don't really know like that.
Dang, I'm out the loop for that.
We can go on a
No
friend date. Like,
Let's go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't say that's where he wanted to go.
hold on. Hold on. Actually, we'll get there later.
Woo!
Your reaction to her saying Chick-fil-A was not good. We're gonna have to get there
I
later.
used to work there for like 3 years.
We're gonna
in
get-
I mean,
college, so-
steaks over Chick-fil-A though. Like you wouldn't want to have a steak instead
Yeah,
of
no,
Chick-fil-A.
I would, but not every place has a good steak. But Chick-fil-A hits every time. Anyway.
I mean, it does, but
Okay, cool. All right, as long as we're there.
It's
Okay.
expensive.
So next question, what does a man or woman have to have bare minimum in order to get your attention? For you to take him seriously, excuse me, that's what it was. So what does somebody have to have at minimum for you to actually even consider dating them?
I think a good personality, like sense of humor, like they're smiling, they're doing anything, like
I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked her on the very first podcast that we ever had. So you're saying their personality is what gotta get them to the dance?
yeah,
So what about their looks? Do they matter?
okay, a little bit.
Does their personality
Yes.
mean anything if they ugly?
A little bit, a little bit. I mean, not to an extreme, but like we said, if they're not taking care of themselves, I don't. But if they are, I mean, that's
I understand. Personality is a good one. Okay, I'll give you. Anybody else?
Give me a good conversation.
So conversation. is
Yeah, like I love to talk.
Communication.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a bare minimum for you to take somebody seriously.
Well, that, and
was a
I'm not gonna even mess with you if you ugly. Don't
Sure.
try.
She done said
okay.
it
I'm
like
gonna
it
take
was.
looks out of it because I feel like that's kind of a given, right? But bare minimum. So personality,
You being-
communication.
Mhm.
How about you?
I'm gonna have to go with them. I mean,
Which one? Or both? Or can we
Both.
do both.
yeah,
Which one?
both. Because personality and communication, that's kind of, you have to communicate to get their personality.
Somewhat. Yeah. Okay.
Unless they just fake.
Yeah.
And they can be.
hate
You'll
fake
see after
people.
3
Let me
months.
go ahead and let you know right now.
Most people
Most
are.
men specifically on a date are gonna be fake as fuck. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear.
That's why I don't do the
They're
dates.
gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're gonna tell you, "Oh, I love that you are on
They're
OnlyFans. I
mirroring.
love it. I love that you strip on the weekends because they want to fuck you. That's what
Yeah.
they're gonna do.
But-
So
but
they're
they
gonna
really
lie
don't.
to you. Yeah, they're gonna lie to you.
See,
because-
people mirror. I
listen,
don't like it.
big quote that I heard: women wear makeup because men fall in love with what they see. Men lie because women fall in love with what they hear. And that's why men will lie to you and do whatever they can to appease your ego so they can fuck you. Even if it's a failed effort, they'll still do it. And then, like I was telling Kirstie, when they realize that they can't get no pussy, then that's when they start calling you ugly and fat and all other de-shaming languages.
gosh.
Yeah, that's what they do. Say you're stuck up or whatever the case may be. When they realize they can't get no pussy no more, then they start letting their real colors show.
Or just make up stuff about you.
Oh yeah. They hurt. Well,
If you sensitive, they do.
all right.
Stupid.
What? I'm not gonna tell y'all what bare minimum is for me because it's also my biggest deal breaker too, and that's the next question. So, what is your biggest deal breaker?
In like dating?
Yeah, if this person does this, you're not gonna fuck with them at all. Biggest
First of
deal
all,
breaker. Or you can name a couple if you want.
the teeth in the mouth. Second of all, don't be too dang corny. I hate a corny person.
A cornball ass motherfucker.
And then don't act too hard because we all know that y'all are not real shooters out here. Probably don't even own a gun.
Oh. All right.
There we go. That's my deal breaker.
All right.
Who's next?
Honestly, man, I have so many. We would be here for forever.
Name as many as you want.
A big one for me is like, if you go to talking about your ex, at this point, go back to them. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because you still on that, and I ain't got time because we going to sit here and talk about your ex, and I'm going to know more about them than I know about you. And
Yes.
you're right. So, and then another deal breaker for me is like, I really think that a family person is like so attractive to me because, and I wouldn't have said this 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I'd have said, no, I'm not dating no mama's boy. I don't want it. But today, give me that mama's boy because I promise you, he may put his mom above you for a little bit, but the mom, you know, you're going to be there when she no longer is. And so the way he treats his mom, 9 times out of 10, are you going to get that same treatment? Probably not, but you're going to get right at that more than likely if they're a genuine man. Now, if they're not, then you need to do something about it.
But mama's boy can be too much at times. Like
it can, but I have a son, and so I'm real different now.
Might have trauma from their mama though, so that might be a little.
I mean, yeah.
Bars.
On that.
She rhymed. That's why I said bars.
Trauma from their mama.
Bars are good. Okay, Carmen. What's your biggest deal breaker?
Mine is like the cockiness, arrogance. When you're telling me like
She's
what
spitting.
you've done, you know, just putting yourself on this pedestal. I mean, I'm not here for it. Like,
Penis.
I don't know. It's just not attractive.
Penis.
Penis. Wow.
I'm saying penis like you gotta put the mic close to your mouth. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, the cockiness, arrogance.
So you don't like arrogant people.
I
don't
don't.
blame you. Condescending
don't.
and arrogant people will suck. Well, I've said it off camera, maybe on camera, and I actually kind of fucked up because the next couple questions I've already asked y'all, but just gotta skip them. My biggest deal breaker obviously is children. I just cannot. I can't do the kids. Man.
FTK.
I can't. I ain't gonna lie. Like, one kid is kind of pushing it. There has to be a lot of factors in play for me to date somebody who has one kid. There's a very, there's a lot of exemptions that I'd have to make for that. But 2, because I think I read this stat somewhere. I might be wrong, but it said that out of every woman that has more than 2 kids, I think it said 60% of them have more than one baby daddy. So I'd have to deal with multiple dudes. Nah, I can't do it.
Well, my aspect, are they really gay at that point? Like, if
So
they
what?
got like my aspect.
Oh, from your aspect. Oh,
Yeah, are they
If
really
they have
gay
more
if
than
they
one
got
kid?
more
I
than-
was like, what at first too?
Like, that's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. And no disrespect to single mothers either. I just
Hey, a lot of respect.
Thank you, Carmen.
they good for fucking.
We got that fire.
I'm
I mean,
dead.
I
Single mama
respect
pussy
them
away.
and stuff. I really do. And
Sure.
I try to be here for them. But when you think your baby daddy's side could do better than what I can provide,
No, and here's the
Why'd
thing
you even leave then?
that's worse about, like, I don't know, like from a woman aspect. I feel like dealing with a baby mama is way worse than dealing with a baby daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. We hell.
Okay,
On
period.
purpose, because you gonna hear me and you gonna know what I'm gonna lay down because I gave birth to that child.
I would overwhelmingly say that a lot of men
Facts.
are more nonchalant. They don't really. A lot of men don't really.
Lies.
I would
Some are
say more so
controlling.
than women. You said controlling?
Yeah, some are. They didn't want that relationship to end, so they're about to make the baby mama's life hell. Like, you just.
Girl, what you
Kitty.
said.
I disagree wholeheartedly, actually. 'Cause I don't think a lot of men are in position to do that.
They,
'Cause most of the time, the women get the kids.
I'm with TJ on that
The
because
women don't really get to. The dude don't really get to dictate any of the terms for real.
when a woman tries to have a heart and let the baby daddy be a part of it, but then he's still controlling what she does, says where her kids go. You
That's
have
her
to
problem.
notify
That is
the
a-
baby
Yeah.
daddy if they go out of state. Like
You said what was the last thing you said?
Like,
About going out of
sometimes
state?
the mama had to notify the baby daddy if she went out of state with the kids.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I
His
mean,
kid, isn't
I
it?
mean, that's fine, but that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of baby daddies have more control than what people see.
They
out
don't,
of the
though.
lawyers and judges.
If they do, it's the baby mama's. That is her
'Cause
choice.
you got to understand that 90% of custody battles are won by women.
Mm-hmm.
90. Like, you got to be damn near a crackhead
To lose
to
your
lose
kids.
your kids as a woman. So
Alright.
you
I
it
mean, that's a lesson learned. I learned it recently. So
it's tough. I mean, like like a lot of women have like the court and the woman dictate a lot of the terms. So you got to think about it. I mean, a lot of men are only seeing their kids on the weekends, maybe 2 days out the week, and that man is equally responsible for the birth of that child. Yet he only gets to see it 2 times a week. Not to mention he's probably paying alimony, child support, and probably gave that woman the house if they were married because he gonna lose his shit. So I mean, and I don't see anything wrong with a guy putting boundaries up on the woman about his kid. I mean, it's his kid. But that's also why I say I can't date a single mother
yeah.
because that father can put them boundaries up, and I don't really have a say in it as a stepfather. I just have to just say, shut the fuck up.
See, I feel like you can say that, but I also feel like that goes back to who you're with. They can also put a boundary on what you can and can't do, as well as what the dad can and
See,
cannot
the
do.
problem
Right.
is though that they can put the boundary on it, but I can't, and I'm taking care of that child because the father doesn't have to worry about putting going through anybody to put the boundary on there. But me as a stepfather, I have to. And the thing is, I'm doing his job.
But you
Yeah,
can
you
though
are.
because he's not in the home with y'all. Like he's not
Still
running
his-
the home.
But it always goes back to, well, it's my kid. You know what I'm saying? If like, let's say like I use this example that one time, like let's say the kid wants to play basketball, and I say no, but the dad and the mom say yes. I can't say shit. It's not my kid. But and that dude ain't even in the house.
You gonna end up having to pay for all the stuff.
Yeah. And if the,
Awkwardly
he
in the
gonna pay.
stands.
yeah, if the kid gets hurt or something, I'm gonna be the one taking care of him. He only got 2 days. He can take care of him, but I got to take care of the child, even though it was a decision that I didn't want to make. My authority can be vetoed by a man that don't even live here. So my thing is, and my thing is, you said, well, that it depends on who you're with or whatever. Well, my rebuttal to that is, why would I go through that where I have to take a chance on the woman being like that when I can just date somebody who doesn't have kids and not have to worry about it at all?
That's
I mean,
getting
yeah,
some
simplicity
point.
is key, and so I get that. But,
You know what I'm saying?
if you were going to,
I-
what I'm saying is, like,
Strong,
you would probably want to be like, listen, girl.
Like, only way that I would say that being a stepfather is a good, maybe a good choice, is if you can't have kids and you really want to take care of kids.
There's no baby daddy involved. He left the
R.I.P..
country.
I mean, you might as well just say mine. Just
Bridge.
the 2 days out the week thing. Maybe one day he's calling like, "Come get her. I can't deal."
See, and think about this, and I think you said it earlier. Just imagine, like, if I got really close to the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they're biologically yours, it's already hard to see them. So imagine if we got close and me and you broke up.
Yeah.
Now I have no possible way of seeing those
Yeah.
kids anymore.
Because it depends on how you end terms. If she has resentment towards you, or she could just be like, I mean, I would be like, you can come see her anytime because that's
That
my
would
child
hurt,
that you're
but
staying
there's-
with.
That would
that's
depend on
mixed.
you, though.
That's
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, if I was the biological dad, right, I would have way more, even though I still don't really have a lot, but I would have way more of an opportunity to make a claim for them. I could fight for custody. I could do all these things because they're mine. But when they're not mine, I have absolutely no legal right to them.
Yeah.
It's all dependent on
Facts.
you.
Yeah.
And my thing is, like, if we did have a kid together and it was biologically mine and we broke up, I still have a chance of seeing them. But even if you resent me at the end, but if we don't and you resent me at the end, then I'm just fucked if I'm the stepdad.
Yeah.
And I feel like I feel like that's really tough. Like, imagine if I dated you for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And then we broke up.
Open left and
Then I'm just
kids.
like, they gone. I can't see them no more.
Yeah.
Especially if they were young. Like, if I saw them like when they were 2, they're 12 now. All that shit
Yeah.
just
You went through
gone.
all them changes, all them. Yeah.
Also, you have to also realize there's a lot of women out here who don't want to have any more kids. And,
Don't.
what if I want to have kids? and you already got kids. You don't want to have no more. Now I just have to suck it up.
Well, actually, that goes back to the woman submitting to her man, dude. I always say to and through, but here's the thing. I know I sounded real redneck just then. Please don't judge me. But
To and through.
honestly, I'm one of them. Like, I'm to and through. I don't want no more. But now, if I get married and my man don't have no child, and he's like, I want a child, more than likely I'm gonna have him a child
Okay, yeah. If
because
he's
it's just
providing.
my obligation. I feel like as his person who he chose.
Kirstie, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my God, am I growing? No longer toxic.
Well, you said you were toxic. I didn't.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move
Growth.
on. Okay. Does ambition matter more to you than looks?
Yes.
For sure.
I went to Jumper Town. I'm really like struggling over here. So like, can you dumb it down? I'm retarded.
Okay, so does a man's future matter more than his looks? Where he's going in life, does that matter more than his looks?
To an extent.
All right, listen. I am not finna be with Urkel just because he finna be the next like president.
No. I'm saying like, all right. Let me give you a better one. Would you be with a guy that? Well, I'm gonna give you a rating, right? Would you be with a 6 that works at or that's about to be a doctor, or would you be with a 10 that works at McDonald's?
Oh, 6 that's about to be a doctor because fuck that McDonald's. He coming home stinking.
Okay.
Shoo.
No, at that point, 10 and McDonald's.
Okay, so all of you say that ambition matters more than looks to y'all. Okay, let me ask you another question. Do you think ambition matters to men more than looks?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Y'all are smart women. It does not.
I mean,
Any of y'all want to take a guess as to why?
Because y'all don't give a damn about what we do and y'all just give a fuck about who y'all screwing.
Coochie ain't got no face,
That's a
no
fucking
case.
No, I just feel y'all feel like you're the provider, so it don't matter what the girl's going on. Like if she looks good,
Oh
in
no.
the bed, coming
She's
home.
telling the truth.
Yeah, you just want somebody you can
Yeah, like
Not
we got
necessarily
you,
somebody you want to fuck
you
on.
just want eye
But
candy at this point.
here's the reality, right? Because I always hear some people say, "Well, you should want somebody that makes money and stuff like that and all that." And I'm like, if we go out on a date and you make $100,000 a year and I make $100,000 a year,
Insecure.
no. I'm saying if I go on a date with you and I make $100,000 a year, she makes $100,000 a year. Do you think she's gonna pay for her food?
No.
Yeah.
She racking it up,
Do you-
smart
Okay.
woman.
Do you think that?
Facts.
Do you think that if she makes $100,000 a year, she's gonna want to split the bills with me?
Mm-mm.
So why the fuck would I care about her money? You know, it doesn't matter how much money she makes. I'm still gonna be expected to pay for the dates, pay for the trips, pay for the rent. So why would I care about your money? And your ambition doesn't matter because your ambition would be how much money you're going to make. And if your
Silly
money,
gaining.
yeah, and if your money ultimately doesn't matter, then I don't care where you're going. So ultimately, ambition doesn't matter for men because we care about other things. We care if you're like peace, care if you're nice, if you're feminine, submissive, things of that nature. Those are things we care about. So and that's why you see it all the time. Like these millionaires are dating these girls that have no skills whatsoever, not going anywhere in life. They'll date these broke women because, and that's why you know I always tell people like,
I might go straight then.
come on with it,
Hey.
come on with it. If you can appeal yourself, if you can appeal to what most men like, you could get with any man. The thing is though, like if you're a woman and you make a lot, like I use this example all the time. If there's a man in a room with 100 women and he makes $500,000 a year, and 3 of those women make $500,000 a year, and the rest only make 20,000, he got 100 options in there. If a woman goes into a room with 100 men, she makes $500,000 a year, and 3 men in there make 500,000, and everybody else makes 20,000. She got 3 options because she ain't gonna look at them other motherfuckers that make 20K. So I always say, like, you know, we're telling our young girls and stuff nowadays, like, go get the bag, chase it, be independent or whatever. But it's a
But you're not really independent at that point.
it's not a good model to follow because
Mm-mm.
actually, if you really look
Sit
at
at
it.
home and look pretty.
Not that. I always feel like that's like what we like press. Like if you're not a hardworking woman, then it just means that you're a stupid bitch that sits at home and shuts the fuck up. It's not it. No. No. It's just you just have we just like women that understand. We're supposed to be providers, so we like to be like that knight in shining armor for the woman, right? I want to be like the first guy that took you here, the first guy that you did this with, the first guy that bought you this.
Not everybody thinks like that though.
And that's
I know.
very,
It's
very,
like,
very
dang, They
sad.
don't give a fuck.
He's the gross exception for men.
And it's
They don't
Because,
think like that though.
Like, I wish we could copy and paste him in so many forms and fashions because I would.
no, I mean like
Okay,
I would
because I've been
sell
dealing with
you.
some leeches.
that's the problem. There a lot of these men around here are just
They try to be the best fuck. They don't care about the money they have. If they can
well. Let me
screw
tell
you
you.
the best.
Let me tell you. A lot of women nowadays are the men of old. They are. They make more money, right? So a lot of women have made more money, and when they make more money, their standards go up, and a lot of these men don't make the standards, and a lot of these men are bitter and hurt, right? You tell them, well, you want a man that makes this, and they don't make this, so then they kind of go into the submissive role, and it just doesn't work because women don't like to take care of men. Women want to get taken care of by men.
I just feel like women are jaded. Like had to come up growing up taking care of themselves because they couldn't rely on a man. Like times have changed, and you see these men on the street just want to be thug or hardcore or the fuckboy trucks rolling down with their windows. and
Why do you think that the men are doing that though? You think men buy trucks and do all that shit because it's cool? No, they do it because that's what women like. If you really think about it, everybody talks about these fuck boys and thugs and all this stuff and everything, but when you ask people, they've all dated one of them or multiple of them. But you
Yeah.
don't ever hear any of these girls talk about they've dated one of those good guys. I always hear women talk about toxic exes, but I don't never hear any woman talk about that one that got away.
Yeah, because they ain't. Shoot.
You got to be real with
I
yourself.
got away.
You got to be real.
Hey, I'm out the category.
Sure, but you
I
gotta
just
really
see what I
think about
see,
it. You
like,
gotta-
I just
You got to really think about it. The
I've
fuck
seen
boys are who's in.
I've
Like,
seen so much more strong, independent women these days than to relying on a man.
and that's
because
a
you can't
bad.
rely on
That's
'em.
a bad thing, though. I think men have adapted because a lot of women are respect. Not a lot of women. There's a lot more hoes nowadays. So men aren't willing to commit to women anymore because I can just go fuck her over here, right? And you have to think like, if every woman on this planet said we will not give you sex unless you marry me, then everybody would be getting married because that's why men deal with women primarily is for sex. And if you said you're not going to give him sex until you marry him, then they would give him you would get the sex. But the problem is if you say that in nowadays, he's like, okay, well, I'm not going to wait on you. I'll just go over here and fuck her.
Right.
I can go on OnlyFans and pay $5 and see another girl's butthole. It's the truth. I'm telling you.
Butthole.
Butthole's a
said
funny
that
word.
last time too.
Say it every time. That's
It's a
I
balloon
don't
knot.
understand.
these women they're undervaluing themselves. Netflix $10, and it's more expensive for me to watch Netflix than to see your asshole.
Pornhub is free,
Free ski.
and y'all paying $5 to see a booty hole.
Yes,
You
but
know
it
why they
causes
do it?
cookies.
You know why they're doing what?
Wait, for real, hold up.
What? What?
Because, like, for real.
I was gonna ignore that. But what?
Yeah, cookies.
I was just gonna move on.
No, you can't. What are you on right
Oh, you're talking about the
Like
cookies on the internet.
virus.
Okay.
Virus is on your phone.
Oh, listen, look.
I was
that's-
like, what?
You made me laugh. I was like, how do you not understand what I'm saying? You're
I-
talking about Pornhub cookies.
No, I know.
I
what
don't
you're
first
watch
thing that pops
porn.
up.
I don't watch porn, so I'm a little
saying.
irrelevant.
You don't have to watch porn.
To
Respectfully.
know what.
And this goes back
Yeah.
to what I say all the time. It's very easy for you to be like, why the fuck would you pay for porn? Because you can get sex easy, but men can't get sex easy. That's why they have to pay. That's why strip clubs will never go out of business. OnlyFans will never go out of business. Porn sites will always be wildly popular because
I'm finna start a
Yeah.
OnlyFans, y'all.
It's
Just
I'm finna
wait
go
for
to
it.
strip club.
That's all I'm
Mm.
gonna show.
you can post your feet pictures and still probably get 10 bands. I'm telling you.
See,
Ooh,
I'm
these
out the loop entirely.
dogs.
Men will 100% do that because men can't get no pussy like that. It's not easy. Only a select few. And the ones that do get the pussy,
You just said it was easy. Cause
no. It's
they
easy.
don't want to marry.
No, it's easy for the guys that can do it. It's not everybody can't do it. The guys that can do it, the fuck boys, the hood dudes, the thugs, because they have status, right? Everybody around here knows those thugs and fuck boys and stuff like that. If you notice, a lot of these dudes around here have this, like, or a lot of these women out here have, like, share baby daddies. Like, a lot of women are fucking the same guy. And so, you know, I bet there's a bunch of people in y'all's DMs that y'all don't talk. We were talking about this before the show.
Yeah,
a bunch
facts.
of people in y'all's DM that hit you up that you ignore on the daily basis. If you're ignoring them, who do you think? You think the other women are giving them attention to? Probably not.
But like, if you know me personally, if I know that you're a hoe, I'm going the other way. Like, I don't got time unless I just want to screw.
100% would say that I disagree, because if he has, like, my thing is, women say that, but I feel like if the guy has enough status, ambition, or whatever, you don't give a shit. Let me tell you why.
Okay, yeah,
Young
true.
boy, I say this all the time. Young boy, Usher, both have herpes, and women are lined up to fuck them because they're Young Boy and Usher. That's all. Nobody cares about what they've done in the past because it's where they can take you.
Yeah, but herpes is a whole nother level. Like, that's
And that's what I'm saying. That is a life-altering life. Like, you will have it for the rest of your life, and women still will fuck those men because of who they are. And that's what I'm saying. Status and who you are, it doesn't matter. Men will even stay with a dude that they know will cheat on them over and over again because of what they can do for them.
Hey, girls, do better. Do better.
Right, listen,
you gotta do better.
When you get with I think women would much rather, and I could be wrong, but women would much rather share a winner than have a loser to themselves.
But that's a loser in the end when he's not going anywhere. If you're family oriented, like,
What do you mean?
like he's gonna be a loser in the end when he gets older. Like, he might still have money, but if you're family oriented, he's not gonna be what you want in life in the end.
This is the
How is
way
he a
I see
loser
it.
in that sense, though?
What?
How is he a loser in that sense? He's not a loser because
She's gonna eventually move on.
yeah,
won't.
she'll get her
She's
cup
working
full.
herself emotionally to cut
Uh-uh.
herself
She
off
won't.
from it.
She's getting her bills paid. He's taking her wherever she wants to. He's giving her kids. He's giving her the house. He's giving her cars. He's giving her everything that she wants to.
Silver
She
freaking
ain't
platter. All she has
leaving.
to do is share. And I'm
Yeah, and you
telling
know why
I would
she's
do
not
it
gonna
all day.
leave? You know why she's
Just
not
don't
gonna
touch
leave? Because it's
Just
not a
don't
lot of
touch
men.
me.
She's not gonna leave because it's not a lot of men that can do that. And if she does leave him, then what's she gonna do? She's gonna go and be with somebody that can't give her all the things that dude gave her?
She's gonna go back.
Exactly. Because, like, you got to think about it. If you're with because really and truthfully,
Emotionally fucked.
there's not a lot of men that make a lot of money. There's not a lot of people that make a lot of money, especially enough to take care of you, buy you a house and stuff like that. So, like, if these men are rare, and we've already discussed that, you know, men and women look at things differently. Like, you want a guy with ambition, right? Where we just want you to be beautiful and all these other things. There are a lot more beautiful women than there are successful men. So he's rare. And the thing is, he can replace you too, really quickly. That's why a lot of y'all have the advantage now, because you can easily replace an average man, because there's a bunch of average men, but you can't replace a high value, high status guy, because there's not a lot of them. And that's why I say she'd stay, because if she's going to leave you, she's going to go on trips to Dubai and all this stuff, and he bought her a house and a car, and then she's going to go be with somebody that can't even afford to go to Dubai. She's not going to like that. Once you get a taste of that life, you ain't going to want to go back.
Fact.
That is true. That's why I said that fancy dinner, baby, because that McDonald's ain't gonna do it.
I'm telling you.
Well, it might. I like some chicken nuggets.
I like
And
the
let me
French fries.
let me ask you a question too, because we're talking about, you know, faithfulness and stuff. So, who do you think would be more faithful? A guy that goes into let's say we're gonna do this Apple analogy, right? So let's say two men go into a store. This one guy goes in the store. He only has enough money to buy apples, right? He goes in there. He buys an apple every day. All right. Then there's another guy that goes into the store and he can buy every fruit in there, but he chooses to buy apples every day. Who do you think is more faithful, and who do you think like apples more? That's a better question.
The second guy.
Right. And that's what you have to look at it as. These higher status men have the ability to be with a lot of women, but they're giving you the car, the house, all that stuff. And they could eat the bananas. They could eat the watermelon. They could eat the mango.
But they do on
But
the
they
side, though.
And that's
And
fine.
that's fine,
But
yeah.
the thing is, like,
Just
But
come
they
back
ain't
to the
giving
app.
them
he might
cars.
see the thing is he might put the banana in the bag every other week. But he's consistently
Banana.
he's consistently buying the apple every time. He might splurge and get a mango every once in a while or some cantaloupe, but he always buys the apple. And that's the point. I think it sucks. I don't think a lot of average men. And the thing is too, that guy up at the top that cheated on her, she'll leave him for an average man, and he'll cheat on her too.
Facts.
If he got options, so you want to get cheated on by an average dude, or do you want to get cheated on by somebody that's gonna pay your bills and take care of you and give you children?
I seen this Facebook post. She was like, "I'd rather cry in Dubai than
Yeah, you want to cry.
Mississippi."
You want to cry in a Rolls Royce, or you want to cry in a Altima,
Or a Corolla.
a Toyota Corolla. All right.
a 2003.
Who the fuck is this? I'm sorry. Random people.
But this is also him not condoning cheating.
I'm not. I'm just
throwing
saying.
that out there.
You just have to know what you
Yeah.
getting yourself into, the higher status that you date.
Mm-hmm.
That's just all I'm saying.
Honey.
Yeah, because everybody. I mean, really though, if you think of it like this, humans are very selfish. We are
Very.
very selfish people. So. No, you're not. A woman, it's harder for them to cheat. But
No, it's
if
not.
I'm for me, it is. I'll say for me, it is. But like,
It's not hard for you to cheat in the sense of, I will say, because you have more options. So it's easier. By default, it's easier for you to cheat because men don't really get a lot of DMs all the time like that. You're going to get a lot of men coming after you. So you, by default, have a higher chance of cheating just because you have more opportunities to. Now, I'm not saying that if the man had the same opportunities than you, he would cheat more for sure. But
oh yeah,
yeah, if it was an equal playing field, but it's not because you're going to get more attention. So it's a lot easier for you to cheat. Now, you may not, but I'm just saying you personally may not, but you have a better opportunity because you're going to get more. You have a better chance of cheating because you're going to get more opportunities. You're going to have 15 dudes in your DMs. He may have 2 women in his,
Oh, yeah.
if that.
I'm gay and I got guys every day in my inbox, but there's.
Men don't even see. Here's the thing: men will fuck anything. They don't care what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can see it. So, it's a lot easier for women.
And yet I'm out here single. It's a shame.
You're single by choice. I'm sure there's some guy that wants to fuck with you. You just don't want to fuck with him.
That is true.
Kirstie.
Dun,
Let's be
dun,
real.
dun.
Let's be real.
Let's just be honest.
Ain't
That is not true, y'all.
ain't nobody in
She's
your
over here
inbox.
singing.
I legit don't entertain anybody. Y'all know what Kirstie does? Get on Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Yes, girl, you need to try it. It's
Self-care.
like social media without the social.
I feel like that's
Love
like
it.
you got to be like
Okay, but do you make stuff?
45 to be on Pinterest.
Okay, well then I'm 45,
I
but
can't
no, I
afford
don't.
Pinterest.
I
see
just
the cute
read
stuff. I was like,
stuff. And like it has a lot of DIY stuff. It's
So
really-
you're saying though that
Yeah,
that nobody
I like
be in your
stuff like
inbox?
that.
Your inbox be empty.
yeah.
You a damn lie.
I mean, it does because I shut the shit down instantaneously. I'll be like,
So again, let's be real then. Are you single by choice or are you single because you don't have any options? Because that's the thing.
well, it depends on how you want to look at it. Now, if you asking me, you want me to say by choice, but whenever I think about it, it's because I don't have options because those people in my DMs,
So it's
they
not-
don't even stand a
So
chance.
that's not what you're. So the thing is, you're not single because you don't have any options. You're single because you don't have any suitable options.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
I'm
options
picky.
you have are shitty, but you still have options.
I'm picky.
I'd say a lot of men don't have don't have good options. They just take what they can get. Even me, like I think I told you before, like I've had 2 stints in my life where I didn't have sex for like 2 years at all, and that whole time I wasn't just like not trying to shoot my shot at people. I was shooting my shot, but I was getting curved.
Well,
Shit
I
happens.
can't believe that. Whoever curved TJ, fuck you.
It is what it is. It
It
happens.
Mm.
Listen, I need you. They did an experiment one time, right? And they took this super fat woman, right? Super fat. And then they took this dude that was a model, and they put them both on Tinder. And they did an experiment to see who would get more matches. And the woman had like 500 matches, and the guy had 100. The model. So even below average women, as far as looks, get more attention than above average looking men. As far
You
as
did that so confident. I did.
I'm telling you,
I mean,
she crazy. I think I also told you too that women swipe left like 90% of the time
Yeah.
on Tinder.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. What would you say is the biggest benefit of dating you?
Honey,
Oh.
we gonna crack up.
I was about to say, I'm very, what she's been saying, emotionally Available. Yes.
Turn my mic off. Sorry. Emotionally available. Okay. What's the biggest benefit to dating you, Carmen?
Yeah, I'm very in tune with my feelings. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and also have you. Like 2 times, I welcome people into my house. They didn't have to pay a power bill, light bill. Like I'm a people pleaser, but I'm learning to not be because that's not in my benefit at all. So I'm self learning. So that might not be in the future, but that was the benefit. That was the benefit, but I'm still emotionally available. I'm going to tell you how I feel, and if we can talk about it, we're going to talk about it.
Sure. Kirstie, what's the biggest benefit to dating you?
We gonna crack up. I'm not emotionally available. I'm gonna be straight up. Like I can tell you what's on my mind, but it's gonna take one shutdown and it's a wrap for me. We are emotionally out of it, and at this point, we just getting our groove on. I'm here, you here. How are you? I'm well, thanks. Crack up, ha ha he he.
Well, how we cracking up after thanks? Because I don't know how to respond to you after that.
Because it's Kirstie. I'm hilarious.
Like thanks, I'm going to just like the message.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Okay. What is the biggest flaw about dating you? What is like one? Excuse me. Let me say it how I wrote it. What is the biggest drawback of dating you?
I hate doing laundry. Gosh, I will let that. I have a laundry chair.
Everybody does. You ain't a female if you don't, girl.
For real.
For real.
I've been thinking that I'm nasty for not
No,
folding my
you're
clothes.
normal. That's normal, sis. I've had my laundry chair since I was like in high school.
It's still got the date on it.
Yeah.
Then I can't use that then. I do shut down. Like if you don't understand what the hell I'm saying,
That part.
I'm gonna shut down and I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. It is what it is. I mean, especially if I've done explained it to you like several times and you're still like, huh?
You're repeating yourself, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not trying to listen first of all. Now if you understand me the first time, then I'll be like, okay, you paid attention.
Okay. Anyone? Well, neither one of you.
Mine's my depression. I deal with depression, and I like days in bed to myself, and people take it personally. It's not what they've done, but it's just how I have to cope and get through it. And if you understand, you understand. If not, if it's too much, I understand as well. But it's just one of the things I deal with in life.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Honestly, and this is very vague, but like it's really my honest answer. A lot of people draw back from me just because I am who I am. Like I'm Kirstie, and you have to know me to understand what I'm saying, cause like I'm a lot. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
A lot of
Fucking
people.
is.
A lot of people can't quite jive with me because I'm one of them
She's
people like.
honest.
Yeah, I'm very honest,
Blunt.
and I will not care to hurt your feelings.
Right.
Vibe, the conversation, she gonna be about it. She gonna tell you.
Yeah, like
And it's just you just gotta respect it.
yeah. If you don't, adios amigos.
Like that's Kirstie. It took me a minute.
That's
Trust me.
not bad though.
She said she was testing the waters. That's why I didn't get posted for my birthday this year.
Because honestly, she was my BFF, and we dropped off a minute, and then we came to, and I was testing the waters to see if we could vibe again, be friends. I was just like, I don't know, just trying the waters, because if we're toxic as friends, I mean, it don't matter, friends, relationships, if we're toxic, but
And that's true. Like with me, like I'm one of them. Like you do have to kind of like creep in, or you really ain't gonna understand. Cause I'm not. I'm very thick skinned, so I expect anybody else to be, and a lot of people ain't these days.
Yeah.
And so to me, like
True.
I'll quick hurt somebody's feelings, and they just like I'll twerp about it, and I don't even know what I told you.
Right. It wasn't nothing to you.
Right,
You
like,
just
I was
talking.
answer. So I'm over here like, damn, that fucking hurt. She's like, all right, so where we going to next?
Go to McDonald's and get some French fries.
Let me cry about it a minute.
Okay. I didn't answer the last I guess the biggest benefit to dating me is I just a lot of communication. I talk a lot, and I'm gonna try to get you involved. I have a pretty good sense of humor too, so I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna pretty much interview you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta know.
Yeah.
It's a job.
The biggest drawback though for me is that I have a really bad problem. I think of harping on shit. You know, like sometimes I have a bad time of knowing when the conversation is over, and I just keep talking. And then eventually we'll talk in circles, and you'll be like, "Damn, I thought we already solved this," and I'll still be talking about it. That's a
Yeah.
big problem that I
You
have.
ain't sought an answer or solution.
But in your defense,
I'll get the answer though, and then
Yeah.
somebody be like, "Okay, I'm sorry," and then I'm like, "Yeah, because it's like."
Yeah. Why the
And you'll
fuck
be
would
like,
you
okay,
do that?
Bro, okay, bro. Like I just said, I'm sorry. What else you want me to do? That's like I have a bad problem with that. I'll be the first to admit that.
go
I
see
gotta
the
do better.
last podcast with Hannah on it. You'll see
I'll just
exactly what he's
keep.
talking
I have to. Like I said, sometimes I also just need to know when to pick the battles because I just want to fight every battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it gets really bad because then like I said, it's over. But I'm just like be like okay, I'll do better. And I'll be like, yeah, because like they keep on, like I don't know. Okay, I got you.
Gotta cut you
Yeah,
off.
because I remember one time, like, I just keep going, like, and that gets annoying. I know it does, and like, I'll do it, and
But
like,
it's
I'll be like,
you.
bro, shut the fuck up, stop.
It's who you are. I love it, man.
That's what I'm
It's-
saying. That's the thing. I communicate, but sometimes I communicate too much, and a lot of times I say things and don't even understand, like kind of like you said, and I don't even really understand the impact of them because I'm so blunt too. Because I always feel like. I'm one of those people who feel like I'm not gonna hide what I feel. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna try to make it
reasonable.
reasonably nice, but a lot of times you just can't,
Yeah, people
So-
are the JJs.
Yeah.
And wear their
Mhm.
heart on their sleeves.
And there's there's something wrong with that, but you know, I can't like you said, I can't expect everybody to be thick skinned like like me
Yeah,
or nonchalant. I'm just more numb, like because a lot of times I just be like, okay,
Me too, yeah.
I just don't give a shit.
Me too. I literally got asked one time, like they were like, "How are you so nonchalant?" And then they were like, "I can't even tell if you like me or you don't." And I was like, "For real? I thought you know."
Just when so much shit happens, you just get to
I
the point
thought you
where
knew.
you just grow numb to it, and it just doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, you over
You know,
it.
that's whatever. It happens enough. Like, I've been stood up on plenty of dates. So if I like go on a date and a girl stands me up, I'm just like, all right, whatever. Don't care.
Call me, TJ. I will take
Call
the
me
food.
TJ.
Call us. We
Yeah,
will
we-
take
we
the
got
food.
you.
Okay.
Was it the new girl?
Is it
where she
steaks?
gets stood up and then all her friends come up and just start singing?
What?
Y'all need to watch New Girl.
Okay. Do you think a man or a woman dating you has to show you off on social media?
I did. Go ahead.
Oh.
You got the spotlight. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I really don't care.
Go ahead. You got it.
I mean, if he posts on social media and posts himself, yes. But if he don't do social media like at all completely, then no. But if you do, then yeah. Because social media, let's face it, that's what it's there for nowadays. It didn't used to be like that.
I'm the type what's understood don't gotta be explained. I don't give a damn if you post me or not because I know what it is, and as long as everybody else does too, I don't gotta be on your Facebook or your TikTok or any of that. Like I'm in your bed.
Who you coming to at night? No, I was this past relationship. I was held a secret, and we didn't post to each other, and it was fine because I felt it was less drama, less people getting jealous, like less people trying to destroy it. So I was fine with us not being posted and us doing our thing because we were coming home to each other every day, and I mean, so I'm kind of indifferent now. But I used to like to be posted, but I don't care now.
Okay, I don't really give a shit. Actually, if a girl wants to post me, that's fine. But I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna post her because when I don't, what would offend me is I don't really care about random motherfuckers on my Facebook knowing about my relationship. I would be upset if her mother didn't know about me, her best friend didn't know about me, her brother, sister, all them. Like, that's who I care for you to show me off to. Like, not motherfuckers that probably wouldn't even be at the wedding if we got married.
And
type
that you
shit.
barely
Right.
even know, because half of your
Right.
Facebook friends you don't know. I mean, I'm just
And-
being real.
And what do likes really translate to, really?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not really that big of a
It's
deal.
a new society thing.
Let
Yeah.
me poke this screen and let them know I love this relationship for them.
I mean, I literally be like
I
putting
don't
the
even
ha-ha
know how
emoji and be
close we
looking
are.
like this.
I mean, y'all got a point.
Me too.
I mean, I mean, it's cool, I guess, like, but ultimately, like, you can make that little compilation of all our little cute shit and send it to me. I don't
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what
yeah.
difference is it gonna make if I put it on Facebook and plaster it so everybody can
Yeah.
see it? And a lot of people will say, "Well, it's a secret and it's private." No, I want to be shown off, and I'm like, when you do that, you're inviting people in your business.
Interference.
Also, I had this thing kills me all the time too. Like, I hate when people get in relationships and then they post each other and they put all these statuses up about each other.
Yes, and if they're talking
Yes.
directly to that person.
Yeah, and then they break up,
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
and then now you're just like,
Looking dumb.
now you look dumb.
Yes.
yep. I learned the hard way.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Thinking about what would happen if y'all broke up is not predicting that you'll break up, but you can't just not think about it.
Right. It's,
Like,
it's-
anybody
Yeah.
that you're with, you can't just be like, well, I'm not gonna do this and this and that because we're not gonna break up. Well, if you feel that way, get that person's names tatted on you then. If y'all ain't gonna break up,
mm,
I don't know about that.
Don't
okay
do it.
then.
Don't
if
do
you're not gonna break up,
it.
do it. If you're not thinking about that, then what? But see, that's the thing. People don't think about that because they feel like if you think about it, then
you being negative.
you're being negative, but you're not. Like, it's like when you get insurance, you're not getting it in like, okay, I'm gonna get sick. I'm doing this because I want to get sick. No, you're doing it just in case it happens.
Right.
You have to take these preventative measures just in case it happens.
My biggest pet peeve with that though is like I can't stand to get on Facebook and see a whole paragraph directed to somebody specifically.
Oh my gosh.
Like you my
Come on,
bae, you my gift, you
scrolling.
my all of the above.
To see
But
more,
it's
I'm
like,
gonna
why
get it.
you couldn't text me this? Why did you have to put this for God and everybody to see on Facebook?
Yeah, and for me, that kind of makes it seem like it's a little ingenuine. 'Cause it's like,
Yeah.
why are you like, you don't have to put it on
Show
Facebook.
off, yeah.
You're doing it for attention.
Yes, trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
probably didn't
Yeah,
even
see
mean
if it
half
goes
of it that they
viral.
said in the
What
paragraph.
you say?
Most of the people that do that be fucking other people anyway. Like
Yes.
you're just dangling the relationship. Look at me, I'm so happy. Look at me, look at my relationship. Ha ha, you bitches can't have this.
I got
Oh,
that
I know
quote
a
off of
married
Won't
Pinterest.
be
couple.
how sentimental I am. Like,
Yeah. And the married couples are the one that happens to the most for real. They're the ones that be having like that kind of dynamic going on. Kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry, but we are almost an hour and a half in, and we're just moving on to the second topic. So, but it's okay.
Dang, my
These are
head hurts.
these
My
are
butt
eith-
too.
these might be quicker because these are either or questions. So, just one or another. So the first question is: would you rather go out or stay in? Either or. Like, do you like going out or do you like staying in?
That's like on how I feel. Like I might be on my period or something and I'm cramping. I want to stay in, eat some chocolate, eat some ice cream, watch some movies.
You're a typical white girl.
What?
You just said you would be on your period, stay in, eat some ice cream and some
So
chocolate.
I guess the question is more in general. Do you generally like to go out
Oh,
or do you generally like to stay in?
I thought you were talking about like dating.
No. Just in general, because I mean, you're generally not going to be on your period. I would hope not.
No.
every day.
Go
I'd
to
hope
the
not.
doctor.
If you do, yeah, it's something wrong.
Very wrong.
So generally, do you like to go out or do you like to stay in?
Stay in.
I'm a club junkie.
I was
But I
gonna
like to
say-
stay in though. Most of the time,
You said it best.
I go out on Saturday and that's it. And every other day of the week, I'm in the house.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
like to have fun, but I like to stay at home
Yeah,
all the same.
I love going out. Don't get it twisted, but I don't want to go out on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'd rather. Well, when I was in Indianapolis, I went out on a Thursday.
Thursday's karaoke. Sometimes I will, but I haven't in a minute.
But see, well,
I
that's the
did
thing.
it.
Like, even if I did get out,
Rafters, New Albany.
even if I did go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, most of the week I'm still in the house. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, I'm definitely staying in more than going out. But I do love to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, cause I'm like, I feel careless, like free when I go out. But
Sitting in my living room watching this TV.
I just thought of
listening.
Let your titties hang low.
Let 'em hang. You
My
deserve it.
thing
I'm
is
sorry. Where in the flying fuck did that come from?
because you gotta take the bra off when you're at the house.
Oh, okay. Y'all are talking womanese. I don't get it.
Womanese.
No. Oh man, I wish
Well, you-
Jalen was on here. What did he say that man, I need to go back on that podcast. He done had this whole other language. What was it, TJ?
I don't know.
Man, I'm gonna go back.
She
Anyway,
said, "Man, I'm gonna go back."
I am because it was hilarious. My thing, I can't stay in. I get in my head if I stay in too long. So I want to be out. Like I don't care if I'm sitting at Fossil Creek in Carmen's car. Just you know.
We did that.
Yes, don't recommend.
All right.
Negative 10 out of 10.
Train
I
or
had fun.
plane? Train or plane? And I mean like choo-choo train, not like the other one.
I've been on a
You made that
train.
face.
You do not sleep on a train. Every city it goes through, you're hearing da da. And I'm obsessed with airplanes, but I've never been on one.
You need to. It's a
So
great experience.
yeah, I would choose a plane all day long
Because
because
you can 100% go to sleep on a plane.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't
I
doing
have
no
to agree right there.
Planes are
Okay, plane,
beautiful.
plane.
Yeah, I'm not doing no train.
But my papaw fell out of a plane though.
Why
I mean,
the
that's
fuck
not how
the
you-
door open? Like, how the heck?
Like it was like one of those private planes. It wasn't like a public one.
Okay. Cook or do the dishes?
Ooh, I'm a cook every
Dishes.
time.
Dishes.
What? You like doing dishes?
I will do the dishes.
Yeah, let
I'm
me
not
get
about
them
to fuck up
dishes.
and like.
Cooking is kind of annoying,
I will eat.
but I would rather
what?
cook than do the
I'm
dishes.
scared I'm gonna
Doing
mess
the
up.
dishes is top 5 one of the worst things to do
It
as far
is,
as cleaning.
but like I'm
I
not
hate
finna
it.
cook. I'm bland. Nobody gonna eat my
I'm
food.
scared I'm
I
gonna
like
ruin
bland
people's
food,
night by
believe it or
cooking.
not.
I mean, I know we agree on one thing.
Bland food with sauce is cool with me.
Yes, that
I don't need
country
all that salt and
vibes.
shit. Anyway, I'm sorry. You were saying?
I was just saying I don't want to ruin everybody's night by cooking. Like I'd rather do the dishes.
Oh,
You can
and
cook.
especially if we're talking about group. If we're talking about a group of people, I'm definitely not doing the dishes.
I can grill, but
I'm not.
I ain't-
I cook some ramen noodles and shit. I just made some spaghetti earlier. I can do that. I'm not finna like wash 8 people's dishes, all they food and ugh. No.
You have some left over?
Huh? I do have some left over anyway. I do. What was the next one? Online shopping or in-person shopping?
Oh, that's changed. That's changed.
Online all day, every day. I cannot stand going in the store and freaking shopping. I am not a girl when it comes to shopping.
It depends on what I'm shopping for, but
Yeah.
overwhelmingly, I'm gonna shop online.
I gotta be in the mood, but online I don't know if it's gonna fit. And I don't want to waste
Send
money.
it
and I
back.
ain't about to.
I don't want to
my
send it
time.
back.
Yeah,
sending
not
it
online.
back.
For clothes and stuff. It's funny. I like to get clothes in person, but like shoes, I want to hold it and do all that stuff.
Smell it.
Do the
Maybe
little
This girl
that
says
new shoe
smell
smell
it.
fire.
Okay.
Hey, but look, there's nothing better than like coming home and seeing your Amazon package on the front door.
Okay.
Feeling like a boss.
I've been
bitch.
waiting on you,
Fact.
baby.
Yes, and I used to have my door camera up on there, so I'd see them when they come there and get up out the bed and run to the front door like it's Christmas morning.
Yeah.
So
She a
yeah.
runner,
So
she a
would you
runner.
say online or are you kind of in the middle?
I'd say online more.
You say online. Kirstie said online, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't stand going out in public.
I mean, if I want like an outfit and I'm finna go somewhere out public, but online probably
Okay.
majority of the time.
Where we at now? If you hear noises, that's the neighbor's cats. Sorry. Bad music or a bad movie?
Bad movie.
Bad movie, yeah.
If you get bad music, I love music.
I'm sorry. A song is 3 minutes. A movie is like an hour and something. Give me a bad song
Well, I'll
because
sit
it'll
there
be
and laugh.
over sooner.
Like, if it's a bad movie, I'll sit there and laugh through it.
I don't say bad movies are funny, but bad songs are funny too. I
Then
think
he
bad
waddled
songs are funny.
away, he waddled
If they're like very, very bad, like I don't mean like some like if they're trying, like sometimes they just say stupid shit and those are funny as hell. But and like she said, bad movies generally, I mean a movie at least 45 minutes to an hour long.
Man, and you just
I don't
sit
have the attention span to sit there and watch something that bad for
Me
that
either.
long.
I get bored.
Like I don't know, those Tubi movies are funny to see the highlights of because they're so bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna say bad music for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. Okay, this is one I asked. All right, knowing when you're going to die or knowing how you're going to die.
When?
I'm sorry. I want to know how, because how you gonna know when if you don't know how?
What?
What?
How are you gonna know when you're gonna die if you don't know how you're gonna die? Okay, say for instance, you know you're gonna die on Tuesday, but you're
There you
gonna
go.
die because of a car. But the thing
No,
is
that would be knowing how you're gonna die.
that's what I'm saying. How are you
No,
gonna know
if,
when?
if you just because you just said it because you're gonna die on Tuesday.
Okay, but what time?
I mean, that would be along with the win. If somebody said you're gonna die Tuesday at 3:45, that would be win.
Well, you would have to be giving some pretty in-depth details, because
Even
without
if
knowing how, you
even
don't
if
know when.
think about this because this is what I said. So because I asked this question before, if you know when you're going to die, it's very easy. Like if I said you're gonna die in 3 years on March 30th, well you're cool for 3 years. But let's say I said you're gonna die in a car accident. Every single time you get in the car, you're gonna be paranoid as fuck. Cause you're gonna think, oh, today could be
Yeah.
the day, bro. This could happen today. Anytime a car pulls out, oh my god, I'm done. You know, you're gonna be paranoid every time you get in the car. Or if I said, like, you're gonna die at work, you're not gonna want to go to work anymore. As opposed to if I said you're gonna die, I don't know, 3 years down the road, you're gonna be like, okay, well, I can chill at least for 3 years, right?
I feel like I'm overthinking the question, but that's typically something I do. Cause in my head, I'm sitting here
Overthinking is
thinking,
not bad in this situation.
in my thing, I'm thinking like, okay, you know when you're gonna die.
Mhm.
3 years, March 30th,
Sure.
2:30 p.m. Okay, but if you knew how you were gonna die, March 30th, 3 years from now, 2:30 p.m., you
But
could avoid
no.
it.
But see, the thing is, you're not gonna know March 30th, 2 p.m. because that's when. It's either or. So if it's
Oh.
March 30th, it would either be like if I all right. So let's say the whole scenario is March 30th, 2023. You're gonna die by I don't know, getting hit in a car accident, right? So the win would be March 30th, 2023, and the Y would be car accident. So if you knew that you were gonna die in a car accident, that's all you would know. But if you knew the win would be March 30th, but you wouldn't know that you was gonna die in a car accident. Kind of makes sense. I don't know. I kind of fumbled that a little bit, but
Honestly, I don't want to know either. Like,
of course nobody
let
does. But
me
I'm saying if
die.
you had to choose, you know,
Yeah, you be paranoid in both situations, to be honest, but you be more paranoid in the second one.
100%.
I feel like I'd want the paranoia. Like, give me the adrenaline of it. I'm just saying, like, I'm an adrenaline junkie. Like, just tell me how I'm gonna die, and I'll just try to figure out which how is gonna be the how.
I mean, like, imagine if somebody said you're gonna die because you got attacked by a dog or something. Like, literally every time you saw a dog, you
I'm
would go
punching it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Your
Have a
whole
stick
life would
on
change.
hand.
Now you could still die by a dog, but if somebody says you're gonna die 3 years from now, then you're not gonna sweat anything until 3 years from now. Maybe that whole year in that third year, you'll probably be like, oh my god. But you know, up until that point, you'll be fine.
I'm my own worst enemy, so I still say, like, give me
What
how.
about you, win or how?
I'm sorry, like, I just.
It's fine. I mean, it's
I
fine.
don't want to know how.
You would rather know when?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Same with
I don't. Just take me out.
same with you.
Take
Same with
me
you,
out.
Carley. You want to know when or how?
Oh, when? Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I think you
I
said it
thought
earlier, but I just
yeah.
wanted to make sure. Individual benefit or for the greater good?
For the greater good.
Wait,
For the
what?
good.
So what it's saying is, would you rather you benefit or would you rather other people benefit? More people benefit.
I ain't even going to answer that.
She's a people pleaser.
I'm trying to divert from that.
She's for the good. She's just kind hearted. She can't help it.
I would say, can we be both? Like in the middle, hanging on a line?
It's either or.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I'm for the greater good then.
When I was younger, I was for the greater good, but now, individual benefit for sure.
You a selfish ass.
Yes, I
person.
am.
I mean, it's a good thing to be selfish nowadays, though.
No.
Yes, it is.
It is, but it ain't. It's a
Yeah.
fine
How
line.
can you help other people if you're
You
struggling?
can't pour from an empty cup. That's what I'm-
Okay, true.
Woo!
But here's the thing.
Drops mic.
I have heard so many more people say that by helping others, it helps them. And honestly, you got to understand that your empty cup is refillable. And just because your cup's empty, I go out here and I help somebody else. Well, I filled their cup up and I filled it up so much that it overflowed into mine. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
That's
got
how I
a
look at
point.
it.
Is that
yeah.
really like the benefit though? Because
Yeah.
in that sense, you're doing it because you know that you'll get something in return.
Well, that's not necessary.
No.
It's just, it's like you hope that you do. It's kind of like
So
doing.
then, are you really giving kindly because you're hoping something would happen for you?
Well, yeah, because 9 times out of 10, don't shit happen for me. I'm just a giver, man.
I'm a giver too, trust me. But my thing is, when you give to so many people that are ungrateful or that'll throw it back up in your face. Oh, you
Mhm.
remember?
Yeah.
Hey,
Or they give you something. Oh, you remember when I did this for you? Type shit. It really makes it hard. Or like I said, if you know people are just ungrateful, and like I said, you could give every single person in this world $20,000-$30,000, and there'll still be poverty because people don't know how to make good decisions.
Yeah.
But if you're straight, then you could put yourself in a position to where you can help other people.
Yeah, you're
Right,
right.
Getting
right.
the individual benefit you can do for the greater good because
That's a hard either or.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well-
think you have to also understand that there's also a difference between being for you and being selfish, right? You can be for you and not be selfish.
Yeah.
I think that you just kind of have to I feel like you got to take care of you first at the end of the day.
For sure. I
You
mean,
think about other people first, it's going to always fuck you over.
Because they're not taking care of you at the end. Like,
Exactly. Most of the time, a lot of people that I see, and you'll always see it, you know, not to go on a touchy subject, but a lot of the people that that's nice, that everybody likes, they're the ones that commit suicide most of the time because they're the ones that are always helping other people, but nobody gives a shit about them.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, they don't expect those people to be upset because they always know all the answers, and they don't want to hear. And you know, like when you're venting, and I've been in this position before. You know, I'm kind of straying away from having female friends because of this, because I've noticed a lot of them we're cool when we're talking about them, but when I'm talking about them, they're really not listening. Or when I'm talking about me, they're really not listening. They're not paying attention. They don't give me the same energy that I give them, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now with my guy friends, it's way different. But for women, they just when I'm talking about them, they're great. But you know, they're great. You know, if I'm helping them with their problems, they're great. But then when the roles are reversed, they don't really care.
Yeah.
And I think that ultimately that's why, you know, helping other people is nice, but ultimately you got to worry about you first.
Yeah.
I said it best a few days ago, because all my life I've been through a lot, and if you know, you know, if you
All
don't,
my life
whatever.
I had to fight.
Anyhow, for real though, I did.
For sure.
No, but
I did.
I've always been told you're so strong, you're so strong, you're so strong. Well, the other day I lost my cool, because I might have missed my medicine that day. But I was like, when is it gonna be okay for me not to be strong?
Yeah.
And that's
Not
that's a
okay.
really good thing people need to focus on, because it's the people you're like, you'll get through this, you're a strong person. Okay, yes, I get this, but today I'm not, and I need you to hear me say that to you, and you're not grasping it, and this is what's gonna send me over the edge.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of those days where I'm like, dude, I'm tired of being strong.
When you're expected to be strong all the time,
It
then
sucks.
Yeah, when you have a moment of weakness, people don't know how to handle it.
They don't.
Because
It's
they're not
boring.
used to you
Mhm.
being. They're like, you know, it kind of goes back to like what I said about with men and women and crying and being vulnerable. Like a lot of women don't usually like that because they don't know how to handle it, because they're not used to men being, you know, emotional and vulnerable and stuff like that. So when a man actually is, they don't know what the fuck to do, because they're like, I can't help you because I'm the vulnerable one, right? I'm the emotional one, and if we're both emotional, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
That's how they check out. And it's the same thing with strong people, you know, like when you're the person that everybody comes to all the time, you know, motherfuckers don't know how to handle it because they're like, wow, you give me advice. What the fuck am I supposed to do to you?
Right, yeah.
You know, so I say care about you first before you can help others. But anyway, would you rather break up via text or ghost your partner?
Oh, I'm gonna say how I feel every time. You gonna feel me.
So you gonna break up via text?
Honestly, I don't feel like I gotta explain myself if I don't want to
So
be.
you
with-
ghosting a motherfucker?
If I need to.
I mean, it
shit.
depends on what they're doing, of
If
course.
I don't care what they doing, what they ain't doing. If I don't want to talk to you no more, I don't got to explain myself until I got a ring on this finger.
Okay.
Until
Yeah.
you've paid my bill, you did something for me. No, bye.
Okay.
Carmen.
I would text. I mean, I feel that even that's a little. I feel more like I should talk to you and tell you in person. Like I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but at least a text. But it just depends. If they fuck me over, I will ghost them.
I was just saying, y'all almost. He is 30. You
I am
almost
30.
30. We a little bit younger. Like,
Mhm.
It's fine.
How old is you, Carmen?
I'm 28.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, I mean, so of course we're gonna have a little bit of a difference. She was finna ghost me, y'all. I was finna have to stay the night at TJ house. Is what she was getting at just then. It's fine.
Wait, don't make me make an example.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a threat,
I was.
It sounds
On
like a
camera.
promise.
girl.
Look at me.
I
I'm stirring
guarantee.
the pot.
Breakfast or dinner?
Oh, dinner.
Give me breakfast.
No, I used to be a breakfast person, but dinner now.
Breakfast for dinner.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say dinner.
No.
I love dinner, man.
I'm
Like,
actually a lunch person. I can eat in the middle of the day and be good.
I mean,
Oh,
if we're
no.
going off I don't eat breakfast at breakfast time usually. I just normally eat it all throughout the day. And the best time for me to eat breakfast is usually in the middle to late day for me.
That's your morning.
Yeah, I like eating cereal at 2:00 in the morning. Like, it's the best time to eat it.
Cereal
Have
is
you
bomb.
Have y'all tried the Kit Kat cereal? Oh my god, it's so good.
Hmm.
I tried it yesterday. I was like, you know what? It's the best $5 I've done spent on some cereal.
$5.
It's-
Jesus
I
Christ!
get the
Cereal has
family
went up.
size. I have a baby. Okay.
Okay.
They doing too much with cereal. When they come out
$5.
with that Sour Patch Kids cereal, I was done.
Sour Patch.
They do be
Kids
making all
cereal.
kind of crazy
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper cereal. I saw that shit. once.
Oreo
Uh-uh.
cereals, like we don't already stick our cookies in the
Oreo
milk.
cereal's good though.
Okay, but what's the
Yeah.
point?
Look at her face. She's about to fight you.
It's like, what the hell? Okay. Chinese or Mexican food?
Ooh, Mexican.
Mexican.
Every
Of
time,
course,
baby.
I'd say that
I like
generic ass
sushi.
fucking
That's my
answer.
favorite.
And go
I'm
on
sorry,
and
we
throw a
don't like
mixed drink.
cat.
Huh? That's such a
Sushi.
generic answer. Like, oh, let's get Mexican.
Mhm.
Every girl wants to go on a date, wants to go to Mexican.
I just say sushi.
I like Chinese.
Oh yeah,
But-
give me sushi for sure.
Sushi is
Yeah.
good.
But
I think
My
sushi
thing
is
is,
Japanese.
I don't want
isn't
people
it?
to pay
Yeah.
that price for me. I'd rather do.
It's Japanese?
Sushi is
It
Japanese,
is,
I
yeah,
thought.
it is.
Oh, my slow ass been thinking it's
Oh,
Chinese.
if it's
this whole time.
Chinese, never mind.
You're just saying Asian in general, just Asian
Yeah,
food.
Asian.
Yeah. Sushi is good. I like sushi. Do you eat your sushi cooked or like
I can
raw?
eat it raw.
Give
I
it
love
to
it
me
raw.
however.
Every time
among
I
other
hear
things?
Every time I hear sushi. Every time I hear sushi, I think of this saying somebody told me, don't eat the coochie if it smells like sushi.
Holy.
Bars.
No, you don't want to eat it if it smells like perfume because you know they hiding something. But don't eat it if it smells like sushi either. 'cause that's probably
Perfume?
sick.
So
Yeah,
you've eaten
spray
coochie. Well, she has too, right? So have y'all ever ate any stinking coochie before?
Hell no.
I ain't ate no coochie at all.
One thing about me, if it
You ain't never ate
no.
no. You ate some, Carmen. You done been down bad before.
No, I've been in relationships where they're about close to their period, like
Eh.
pH and stuff is, it's fine.
So I'ma
It's
be-
fine.
I'ma
If
be
you-
real with you.
If you,
Go ahead, TJ, make
They're
us
not
throw
nasty.
up.
Okay, yeah.
I done ate some stinking coochie before.
And you kept eating it.
I
TJ.
did.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you how bad it was, bro. Let me tell you how bad it was. I always say it when it stank. It got that little tang on it at the. So like, she left her panties at the house. and
Oh my god.
I told him I would wash them, and my mom has this washroom that's outside, and you close the door. So
Yeah, yeah.
all of when the dryer comes on, all the heat is just in. So I had, I took my basket out there because she had some clothes that she hadn't washed yet. So I left my basket with her panties out there, and I started the dryer, and I went back like I don't know, like an hour later to go check. And when I tell you that whole laundry room was stanking.
Ooh.
Oh, it was bad.
It was that bad?
And he stuck it in his mouth.
And he kept eating it, girl.
Listen,
Honey, he a dog.
I have an overwhelming desire to please the woman that I lay down.
So
Hey,
even
now
if it
look.
stank, you could have told her stinking ass
I'm
to
gonna
get
be
in the
real.
shower.
I'm gonna be real. No,
Why not?
you cannot tell. Listen, because I wouldn't have got sex then.
That's your mouth.
Okay,
I
you
understand.
could have called somebody else up.
Look,
Pocket pussies.
I have been.
Okay.
I have went and played basketball. Pocket pussies are not like the real thing. Let's just get that.
Just pretend.
What?
Make it till you make it.
Don't work like that. Listen, look. I have been playing basketball and sweated and stuff, and came home, and women have said, "I want to suck your dick," and I'm like, "Bruh, I'm sweaty,"
Mm-hmm.
and they do it too. So if they can do it, I can do it. Shit.
Them some nasty.
I'm not going to do it every time. Now, back then I was in a relationship, so it was a little different. But
Okay, yeah, that's different. You
and
do
that
a lot of
was-
stuff you don't want to do.
She was an athlete then, so she was like, it was that.
I don't care.
It was
I'm
one
sorry.
time for sure, but you know,
TJ, it's one thing. Okay, let me say this. Okay, I'm a bigger girl and I get sweaty, whatever. I was a cheerleader. It's one thing to smell musty after a sweaty ball
I
game,
understand.
but it's another
Musty
to smell
pussy is
like,
empty.
yeah, like I'm sorry, but there's a line that you draw. And Iverson Josiah, when you watch this in 20 years, I will kick your motherfucking ass.
If you eat some,
And I will pull every
stinking
tooth in your
pussy.
head and stick your tongue in the fire.
Yeah.
Because hell no.
it was a one time thing, but
Hell
yeah,
no.
it was a one time thing for sure. No, I'll admit. Okay, we got on that from Chinese or Mexican. Okay,
Sushi.
cake. Okay, cake or pie.
Cake.
Cake.
I
Fuck a
hate
pie.
I like it. Yeah, that's cheesecake. Okay, yeah, cake.
Cheesecake.
Sorry, I didn't think about it.
Ooh, what is
I
good
like
about
Cheesecake. Hell yeah.
It's cheese cake.
And
I'll
it's
take
And it
good.
tastes like cheese when you eat the
Yeah.
cake.
No, it
It
don't.
absolutely
It really
does not
don't.
taste like cheese. It tastes
It's
like
got a sour,
it tastes like
ruined
garbage. Is what
milk.
it tastes like.
but
Ruined milk.
Cheesecake is so nasty, man.
Hell.
Oh man,
It's the cream
I
cheese
like-
in it that fucks it up for me.
No, it's
I've had some good cheesecake until I taste the cream cheese and then it'll fuck it all up. I've
then
had
it's
a lot
not
of
good. Then
Facts.
You just ain't
The
had
first
good
part is good, and
cheesecake.
no.
Give me a more.
You know why I haven't had good cheesecake? Because it doesn't exist. That's why.
Period.
No such thing as good
Come on.
cheesecake.
you haven't tried my aunt's from scratch.
Oh my
That's just all you're
gosh.
missing.
Okay. All right. All right. Would you rather have the opportunity to talk to a deceased loved one for for 1 hour, or have a deceased pet come back to life and live with you for a year?
the first one.
Yeah, the first one, because them pets.
Fuck them pets.
Okay, they poop and pee in the floor.
They have no respect.
Not if you whoop their ass, they don't. I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to answer that question.
I'll answer it. The pet, for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like a
Nobody in my
dog.
family that I truly, truly like love has died yet. So
Oh,
Well, I have
man.
so many-
I got a tattoo right here of my nanny that
Sure.
raised me.
both of my grandparents are still alive, thankfully, and then like I'm really only close with like a small group of my family. Like our Christmases are like 8 people. If any of them died, maybe, but I had a dog that we had for like 7 years. His name was Fred. That I'd love to have him back for a year. That would be cool.
My thing is I have so many people that's deceased that I wouldn't be able to just choose one. We would be long, drug out.
Yeah.
So I'm,
Yeah. If my grandmother died or my mom died or one of them, yeah, for sure, I'd pick the first one. But
yeah, but
I feel you.
give me my dog. Give me Dodge back, 'cause that's my girl.
So y'all saying the first one though?
Yeah,
The-
first
okay.
one, family.
Anyway, would you
sure.
rather time travel 20 years in the past or 20 years in the future?
In the past.
Can you correct it in the past?
No.
In the future.
Well, you'd change the future tremendously if you did. That shit flew right in my face.
I just feel like I was supposed to be born back then. Like it was so much better.
20 years in the past.
You would
is-
have been 3.
20 years in the past would be
Yeah, but I mean,
2003.
Yeah, like you would have still been where you was back
That's
then.
what
Not technically,
So-
but damn.
oh, I thought you
was
could go
born in
back
2000?
the same age. Like I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah, let's do that. You can go back to 2003 at
My
as
age right now.
23.
For
right?
what?
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I agree. There's nothing in the past for me.
No.
I don't want the past or the future. Let me stay right where I'm at. I don't want to get older. I don't want to be
Within
young.
the confines of the question is, do you want to go to the past or the front?
The
Or
future.
the future or the front?
So if I,
Fuck I'm talking about.
Sleepy.
it's like the future, because if I see something I don't like, I'm gonna work hard to try to redirect it. Then where the past, that's just what happened.
Give me past people in my past there that I really would like to have here today.
Fuck them. For me.
Damn.
Not your people. I'm saying mine. Fuck, I don't care about
Lord.
nobody. They in the past for a reason.
Yeah.
And also, I just like, I like to see where technology is going to be in 20 years. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Very much advanced, honestly.
I'm nerdy for shit like that. Anyway,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought
Motherfuckers.
somebody forwarded. the first.
they
That's
asshole
the
would
fuck
be.
boys I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, their assholes will be destroyed if it's something like that. Sleep for 20. Well, I'll just ask that one and go back. Sleep for 24 hours straight or stay up for 24 hours
Honey,
straight?
give me my sleep.
Okay, sleep,
My
baby.
average
Shoot.
sleep for a week is like 5 hours and 27 minutes. So I rather sleep.
Mm,
Dang,
She
you
is on the
counted
verge
down
of death.
that's tough.
Down to the minute.
Like yeah, that's thanks to the Apple Watch. I now know.
All right. I'm sleeping too. Pizza or tacos?
Taco.
Authentic tacos, not just like
Like a
the
street
Taco Bell.
taco.
Yeah. the street
Yeah.
taco.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
honestly,
that you got to eat with a fork and a knife. That kind of taco.
What?
No,
What
like
kind of
just like
fork?
the corn tortillas.
big-
the-
I'm tired of this fucking nap.
Mm.
You ain't never had like a one off a taco truck? Where, like them
yes, they got
those
them
are
in
the ones you got to
Tupelo.
cut up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say pizza gets. I like Pizza Hut a lot more than I like any kind of taco. To be real, although I just get burnt out on pizza for real.
Bacon ranch pizza. It does sound good.
I don't like pizza or tacos, but if
Uh.
I had to choose, you gonna have to give me a taco, cause fuck a pizza. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm not eating no pizza,
We always get
Uh,
pizza.
dude.
People don't always get tacos. Y'all say y'all like Mexican.
I don't
don't
eat
get
tacos.
tacos
You know
from
what
there.
I get? Tilapia.
What? From the Mexican
Yes,
restaurant?
covered in cheese dip. Oh my god, was it not beautiful?
She ain't right. We
Was
done
it not
established
beautiful
it.
though?
It looked
Fire.
fine.
Yeah, I know. It was fire. It was
My-
great.
My margarita looked just better.
Tilapia.
Oh,
You know, and
yes,
that's
that.
when I ask people what they like about Mexican food, they always say, "I like the marg." I'm like, you don't even like the food. You're just going for the alcohol. Y'all are tripping.
Exactly.
I don't think they make them
the
strong
best.
enough.
Me and my child go for the
Frozen, they
music.
don't.
We do this.
This girl said the music. You need to hear this song. It's called Siempre Take a Ver. Girl, it goes hard.
That
You
was
struggled through that, didn't you?
Well, I'm not Mexican. I am a white girl. I'm indigenous. Like, I'm an Indian, but I don't got you on the O
In
line.
what?
She said indigenous.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Would you rather a nosy neighbor or a noisy neighbor?
Nosy.
Noisy. The fuck? I want you to be noisy so I can be too if I need to.
You can be nosy in your own setting. I don't have to know about it.
No, they
'Cause
be
I'm gonna
calling
do me
police and
regardless.
stuff.
What you be doing for them to call?
It don't matter. It don't matter. Maybe I'm fucking and I'm being all like, beating up.
That's on them
stuff.
if they want to hear
Help
all
me.
that.
And they calling the police for interrupting my fuck sesh. No. Give me noisy all day.
Fuck sesh.
Yes.
Because when I'm trying to go to sleep,
I hate, honey, a
somebody
fan,
is noisy.
a box fan will do wonders.
I've had noisy.
It really does.
I've had noisy neighbors before, and I'd rather have noisy than nosy. I've had people literally like, there's that girl is over there outside your house, and then I go tell my mom like I'm like 10,
Yeah.
like, bruh. And even though she's my mom's not gonna say shit. Why the fuck is you telling my mom?
Yeah.
This, bro?
Like, it's
We're
mine.
pulling up at my house. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, zoo or aquarium?
Aquarium.
Zoo.
Aquarium.
I'm gonna
It's
say
Ain't nothing cool
I
about
get
an
lost
aquarium. They
in-
don't even
that's a
make
damn
noise.
lie.
They don't even
the
make
way
noises.
The water glows.
She said they don't make noises.
Yeah, I want to hear the monkeys and the lions
Half the
and
time I
Them
go there to
motherfuckers don't
sleep.
even do shit. They right.
Yeah.
they
I would rather go to the zoo though. The only thing I don't like about the zoo, one is it's expensive as fuck to eat or drink or anything there,
Yeah.
and two, it's always hot and you have to walk around.
Stankin.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to walk around an aquarium, but you're not walking around in 80, 90 degree
My biggest
Weather.
fear with an aquarium is a shark gonna get pissed off one good time and go charging at that glass, and it's a wrap.
The aquarium in Atlanta,
when
Georgia,
it
they
gets
do have a
out.
shark attack crack, and it's labeled and everything. But
You see what I'm saying? That right there is
You
just.
know,
So they just labeled it like,
Yeah.
it's okay for the
this
shark
is
to
where, and this is where
bite the
shark
window.
lost his fucking shit.
all right. Well, we're gonna move on to the last topic here. These are just random questions that I ask. A lot of them are staple questions that I ask everybody on my show. Usually the ones that get put on Facebook, and people will kill you for them. So we'll see. What derogatory or curse word do you consider to be the most offensive?
GD. Do not say it in front of me. I
Yes.
don't want to hear it.
I agree with you. I will never say that word. I can see how it could be offensive. I just don't say it. I don't like to say it.
Yeah, it's not good.
I say GD, but I used to think pussy. I don't know why I would not say that word like
What word would you say?
coochie.
But
Let me
JJ,
tell you something. If a woman told me to eat her
Hoo-ha.
coochie, I'm leaving.
what if she said eat her hoo ha?
I'm leaving.
I've
Her
always
punani.
said
Her
that.
punani.
I'm leaving.
Punani.
Eat my. Okay, never mind.
Eat my ass like a cupcake.
I'll eat it.
Don't
I'll
eat
eat
my
ass.
Hell no, that feels
Uh-huh.
so weird.
I've never had
It
it.
feels
I'm
like
off
you're
on
finna
it.
shit in their mouth.
Y'all just know it's
What if you
feels
have to
great.
fart?
It
Hold on,
feels
what?
great,
You
but
said
it does
what
feel
did
like
you
you're about
say?
to-
You said that there's shit in your mouth?
Okay, no.
What comes
so,
out of your pussy?
No, I'm talking about eating my
Pee?
ass.
What comes out of your pussy? A baby, blood, piss, cum, other man's penis. I mean, come on now. There's way more in the pussy than in the ass.
Yeah, okay,
Ye-
but when you're eating my
Ugh.
pussy,
Exactly.
when you're eating my pussy, I don't feel like
Pee.
I'm fixing to like just. I mean, yes, sometimes, but normally that's squirt. But here's the thing: when you're eating my ass, it feels like there's a pressure that's finna be released, and I'm not gonna be able to control it. As
Probably
good
'cause
as
you're
it
not used
feels,
to it.
but I just.
I love
You're
to
constantly thinking about, oh shit,
do it. I
I'm about
love
to fart.
to do it because, like, if I get you, if you're bent over, then I can eat your ass and finger you at the same
Okay, now
time.
no.
I mean, you could do that with eating the pussy too, but it's a little bit more difficult because you're kind of, especially depending on how the pussy is made.
just
right?
demonstrate for us.
I'll go in there and eat the
He was
fuck.
like-
I'll go in there and eat the fuck out that iron's ass right now.
Oh my god.
I don't know
Do it
though.
For the
What the
vibe.
fuck is we talking about? Oh yeah, no. The word pussy is just perfect.
Yeah.
I also like if a woman is talking to me, I don't want her to say she's gonna suck my cock.
No, ooh, that's
Call
such
it
an
a
awful
dick.
Think of a chicken.
I just
Fuck
don't
it,
like
a
it. Call it a dick. Coochie is just.
Call it a
ugh.
penis.
I think of like shriveled up cabbage when I hear the word coochie.
But see, I got out of that. But I was just saying that used to be.
So it's GD for you though.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Have you ever had amazing sex with an ugly person?
Oh yes.
yeah.
No,
I was like,
because
dang.
you ugly. I'm out of it.
Some of
Like
the best sex I've had has been with some ugly.
No,
That was my first experience.
Can you cut this out?
Huh?
Never mind.
I'm not cutting it out. No.
No, so shut your
I ain't in
mouth.
the bathroom no more. Yeah, well, I feel like uglier women, at least, they feel like, I feel like
I learned a lot.
when you have like a good looking woman, generally, a lot of the times they don't have to do much because they've never had to do much because guys just, oh, you're pretty. You can just be mediocre and I'll still just fuck you again and again because you're pretty. But the ugly
Mhm.
girls don't really fuck that much. So when they get in there, they go all out.
I got dumped because I don't know how to take initiative
What?
What man
In
wants you to
sex.
take initiative?
in sex. Like he wanted me to like touch him and stuff.
Well, that's
Like
him.
while he was touching me, but I'm literally one of them. Like I just lay there and you do it.
Pillow Princess.
Yeah, like you
A
cater-
pillow princess. I have not heard that.
I have.
What?
It's terrible.
You got
We don't like pillow princess. I mean, I don't want you to just not do anything. I don't want you to just be like
I'll
super
throw it
proactive.
back. I'll suck a dick, but I'm not fixing to do like all this rubbing on you. Trying no, I'm sorry.
You got to start it, type of thing.
No.
You shouldn't have to start it at all.
I do not
agree with
want
that.
to.
You shouldn't. I mean, that's ridiculous if you got to start it.
You a man. If I ain't turning you on by just looking at you, then bye.
Okay,
Well, I don't know about all
facts.
that, but
Okay, but I
got to do more than just look
Some
good.
of the stuff y'all fuck, boy, I know. If
Yeah,
I'm sitting
you know
here-
why? Is because they
Sitting here
do-
in my drawers, y'all gonna be wanting to eat this up.
No, the reason why we fuck those ugly girls is because they do something to make sex more appealing.
Because
right?
they have to compensate.
Well, they
But
could
that's my
be
point.
Not that's not the
That's
case
why-
all the time. You're stereotyping.
I'm generalizing is what I'm doing, not stereotyping. Generalizing, yes, but I'm saying like a lot of the times, like I said, the uglier girls, right? They, they're more willing to do more things because they generally have to. They have to work a little bit
Mhm.
harder to keep a better looking guy, whereas opposed to a good looking girl, not really. Like I said, you can afford to just sit there and not do nothing because the dude will probably fuck you again because you just look good. But
You're like, I just want to hit you from the front because you look so good.
yeah, or if your ass is fat, like, But if you make sex more appealing, it's a lot easier for a guy to want to fuck you, you know? Because, like I said, it's already hard for men to get sex in the first place. So if you make it easier, you make it sound good, like, if a girl comes up to me and she's like, we can come and we can make passionate love, right? And she looks good. Then there's this ugly girl that comes up here and say, I'm going to suck your dick from the back and I'm gonna ride that motherfucker like whatever. I'm going to be like.
I'm trying to see that go down because how she do that? I mean,
It-
that's a slong dong is all I'm saying.
It's a very
Okay.
compromising position, but I'm just saying like that's just an example. But I'm saying like, you have to make sex like, sell me on the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna come up to me and offer me sex, make it worth my time. Especially if all I'm doing is fucking you. That's why
Yeah.
like that's why ugly girls make better fuck buddies for the most part because they're more willing to do things and they're more willing to do things quicker. I don't have to wait 3 or 4 times for you to suck my dick or whatever. You're going to do it on the first time. And you're going to do all that stuff, spit, jump off the top rope, all kinds of shit.
Jump off the top rope.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be like, let's go outside and fuck on the car while we have it on. Like some shit like that. But a pretty girl, no, I only do that to people that are, worth it, that are special.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
it takes
sorry,
some
I'm
time.
not
That's
fucking nobody
ridiculous.
on a car that's running. Like
Obviously not.
no.
Obviously, that was just an extreme
I would.
example, but I'm saying, I'm just saying though, that's just, I don't know. Amazing sex with ugly people that's why dudes fuck ugly women, because they make
Now
it
we
worth,
know.
they make it worthwhile.
I've been wondering.
Also, sometimes it could just be a piece of pussy for real, but if it's a slow night, as we say,
Slow night.
slow night.
I
you
thought
ain't
I was
had
the
it.
only one that heard that.
Nah,
Me and
girl.
Jalen and my
That
other
is
group of
the
friends, we say it all the
thing.
time. Slow night.
These boys be out here struggling, so I heard
On God.
slow nights.
If you struggling, you ain't had none in a while, and then there's this ugly girl coming to you, want to give it to you, have a moment of weakness. You fuck her.
Y'all some weak ass motherfuckers.
Okay,
It's
'cause
easy
I'm
for you to s-
masturbating.
Now, it's easy for you to say that when you have options to fuck, but when you don't, it's a lot different.
See, I can't even masturbate. Like I know
You don't
I
have to.
I was gonna say I don't have to.
You don't
so
have
I'm
to.
not fissing.
I don't have to. You don't have to worry about masturbating when you can just call a dude over here, even if it's a fuck boy. I'm just come over here and
Yeah.
fuck me real quick.
Yeah, but you have to worry about diseases.
Yeah.
Condoms,
Yeah, but
regular check.
And here's the thing: if you got a simp ass dude that'll fuck you when you call him over there, he'll more than likely oblige with anything you want him to do.
Yeah, I'm good over here. That's y'all.
Let me move on before we here for another 40 minutes. What is your favorite hobby?
I like singing.
I really don't know.
Y'all don't smoke weed. That's not y'all's favorite hobby.
oh, I do like smoking now. Don't get it
Smoking makes me
wrong.
Sleep, so I don't do it.
But
And she ain't playing. I'm talking dead sleep.
I think
TKO.
Or drinking. I mean, these are hobbies. I mean,
Well, is
I
that
think
a
I
hobby?
like taking my baby to
look
the
at us.
park.
Huh?
I know that sounds
that's a good hobby.
corny, but
Spending time with your child is maybe a
Yeah.
better one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's respectable.
I just like to
That's all
play
I do.
video games and watch TV. That's my favorite.
Of
Well, not
course.
TV technically. YouTube. That's what I like to do.
I think I like going on like trails and I don't know, nature kind of stuff.
No offense, but I 100% believe that.
She does in them shoes.
And I washed them.
She said I watched them. Okay.
It's the way she said in them shoes.
She did. I mean, for
I
real.
did right after work.
Okay. Favorite singer currently?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh shoot. Mm.
My music ranges. Go ahead. 'Cause I might can go off what you say. Go ahead.
I'll be doing that too, but right now, How do you say her name? It's SZA.
SZA.
Yeah,
Oh.
her. She's good right now.
She's
She's
fire.
popping.
Yeah.
Snooze is it.
Um.
And ain't that lady who you was
Yeah.
talking about that Christian singer you was talking about the other day?
I mean, I don't have. I'm so musically like. I love music so much that I don't have a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I am a musically talented person, so like to me,
Just say you then.
but I'm not my favorite for sure.
I like from like Louis Capaldi to like Bones. And if you know Bones, that's like this rap emo stuff. And Louis Capaldi's like all in your feelings, like emotional stuff. So I can do country rap.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Ugh. What did you do?
Country.
Country, 100%.
What is wrong with
I like
country?
I like Lainey.
Ugh.
You like who? All she has is a fat ass.
Who?
I say
Who?
this respectfully.
And
Lainey
yes, she
Wilson
does.
cannot sing. Her songs are so
Got a heart
stupid.
like
What'd you
a
say?
Got a heart like
She
a
got a
truck.
dump truck. She got
Hold
a
on. What'd you say her name was?
Who is this?
Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
She got a fat ass, and that's
Just looking
all.
up the
You
dump
want
truck.
him on the fat ass.
LAINEY
she got a dump truck,
Wilson.
heart like a truck.
I'm talking that motherfucker is
built for
round.
it tough. Like
Built for it.
Motherfucker is round.
But when it comes to singing in her songs, no, I'm not finna listen to her.
oh,
And I don't care to look at her either, because she ain't even that cute to me. She got an ass. Whoop-de-doo. A lot of people do.
Does she really? I don't know.
See, okay, thank you. Come on. Come on.
got
Come
an
on.
ass on
I don't
her.
think she do.
Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, she really do, though. It's
I
fine.
think it depends on the pants for her.
It does. That's why she wears them like that.
It depends on the pants.
I just said I like.
I ain't gonna let you hold my phone. I'm very.
I didn't
Okay, yeah.
ask for it.
Go down.
See, it's not.
I mean,
No,
not really.
the leggings are definitely helping.
Okay, Jelly Roll. Change it. I like Jelly Roll.
I was finna say, is that a dude?
Mm-hmm.
I was finna say, what her ass look like, but I'm
You would like his wife, Bunny.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, facts. She's fine.
Hell yeah.
okay.
She's so fake.
She loves that dude though. I
Yeah.
respect her relationship.
No, she don't. She really likes his money. Let's be real.
All right.
She got her own podcast too, by the way.
Okay.
Really?
What is a food that you could eat every day?
Mexican.
A specific food though, not.
Oh.
Mozzarella sticks, cheese sticks every day.
I like mozzarella sticks,
That is good.
especially with that sauce. Oh, what's that sauce called?
I don't even like the sauce. with it 'cause
Mozzarella?
It takes away from the cheese stick taste. And I love
Mozzarella?
ranch. I'm a ranch
Is
fan.
it just called mozzarella sauce?
No, I meant
Marinara.
marinara, yeah.
Yeah. I was finna say. What?
My bad, dog.
I forgot about marinara sauce. Okay. Anyway.
uh,
What about you? What's something you can eat every day? Not she.
Uh,
Well, I know you
women.
didn't say you.
Oh, potatoes. Like anything potatoes. I'm dead.
I know y'all heard what she
I
said.
just
did
caught on to
not.
it.
She said women.
Oh. Gross.
That's not gross.
I
I'm gonna pay to play. You gonna have to tell me next time. I'm gonna come up and just sit and just watch. I'm gonna look weird. I'm not gonna record it or nothing. I'm just gonna just put it in my mind. Just sit there like this.
What in the hell?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. Partially. What about you though? Any food you can
Anything
eat every
chicken.
day?
anything chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Honey just got
Fried,
through eating some.
boiled, baked.
Bull.
Y'all know I'll eat that
She
boiled
said
chicken.
boiled
Hold up.
chicken on the
Girl, don't
line.
do me. Let me tell you something. Boiled chicken is all right if you put some salt on it.
If you put some seasoning on it, not
no,
just salt.
No. Give me salt, pepper, I'm good. We don't
Why
need
would
all
you
that.
eat boiled chicken over any other?
I mean, I wouldn't. It's not my go-to, but if I need to eat some boiled chicken, I'm gonna eat some boiled chicken.
I'd never even
Right.
name it. That's the
What
crazy
did
thing.
What did Jalen say? Who goes to KFC?
Just
Do you
boiled
want your chicken crispy, original, or boiled?
You don't want no boiled chicken. What about you? What's the food you can eat every day?
Oh, I said anything potatoes.
Oh, you did say that. So
Like,
baked potato or French fry though?
yeah, or
Potato chips.
you got potato casseroles. Like,
Ew.
no, they be having like the chicken broccoli and the cheese in it, girl. Don't play.
Have you ever had potato soup?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
that's
fine.
good with the
Yes.
bacon in it.
Yes.
Yep.
Fire.
What about you, TJ?
Yeah.
I could eat a fried pork chop every day. Every day of the week.
From Dinner Bell.
Mm,
Gosh, they got the best.
they do. Well, there was this place in Verona that used to call Down Home Cooking. That was the best pork chop I've ever had in my life. But Dinner Bells is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Favorite snack?
Cereal. That's a snack for me.
Okay. I'll allow it.
I was about to say, you get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and eat a bowl of cereal.
I love double stuffed Oreos.
Gross.
Double stuffed Oreos?
Regular.
The regular ones don't have there's not enough like white
It's too much.
Oreo white in
Cream?
there.
It's too much.
What, the double stuff?
The original ones are just too much creamy stuff. Like that stuff
No.
is ass.
It's not
Yes.
though.
Eat a
I'll
lot
eat
of
the
stuff.
regular, the vanilla, the birthday cake, or the lemon.
I finna say you eat the
Lemon.
ones. Yeah, I knew
Lemon
he
is
was finna say that.
Fire.
No,
Yes, Lord.
Mm-mm. You can
Okay.
keep them in the box.
keep them at Walmart.
In the
So what is y'all
back.
snack then, so I can crucify y'all?
It's like potato chips, I guess.
Which kind though? I mean, there's plethora of potato chips. Alliteration.
I really got the older I got, just the plain Ruffles. I don't know. Just,
Ooh.
Ooh, some hot sauce on it.
I kind of put like shredded cheese on it and let it melt a little bit.
Ooh.
What are you doing? You just trying shit at the house. Ain't you?
Hi.
I like some good
Bored.
plain wavy Lays. That's what I like if I eat chips. Yeah, like the wavy Lays. Anyway, what about you? Snack.
I'm not a snacker, man, but I'll eat anything that's candy.
Well, you have to be specific, man. You can't
I
be-
mean, I can't be. I don't like gummy
Cinnamon
stuff.
rolls. Oh, those little nerd cluster things. Those are bomb.
I'm not a fan of them. I think it's weird.
They're too small.
They slimy. You get the nerds off and it's slime.
Slimy.
Yeah.
What kind of nerds you eating?
No, like if you literally eat the gummy clusters and you get all the nerds crunched off of that gummy thing, it is slimy.
I ain't never.
I've
had
never
no
done
gummy.
that.
I've never had no gummy nerds.
No,
You're talking about the rope?
Clusters. It's like the
Oh.
rope cut into.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Heard of it.
balls.
Yeah.
Them balls.
So that's the way you said it. Oh, them balls. Okay,
Well, they're shaped like little.
they are. Favorite struggle meal.
Ramen noodle.
Every day of my life, I don't know, sandwich.
A fried bologna sandwich.
Oh man, I like a good can of like pork and beans.
I actually like
Oh,
the vinas, whatever you call them.
Ew.
I got burnt out on those. That's the only thing. Like we used to eat them a lot, but we got burnt out on them really, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Love noodles though, but the pork and beans for me for sure.
Beanie weenie.
Or the Chef Boyardee.
Ew, Chef Boyardee has just got that like that tangy taste that you just
Well,
can't
look,
escape
girl.
from.
We need to go back to that stanky pussy he ate.
Okay.
He said he likes
Get off of me.
it.
I did not say I like it.
Hey, but you kept doing it. You didn't stop, so you had. You was like, girl, you know you
my
like this.
desire to please the woman was a lot higher than my tolerance for stinking pussy.
We didn't know.
Shoot.
Bless.
Okay, every time I breathed, I've been like, oh hell no.
The smell is still etched into my mind very much.
Ooh, I'm
Would've
so
got food
sorry.
poisoning that
I'll pray
night.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna every time I see your profile on Facebook, I'm gonna think about the stink.
Dang.
That's tough.
I'm sorry.
Favorite cartoon?
SpongeBob.
That's a solid
Mhm.
pick. Very solid pick. Family Guy's my favorite.
Yeah, Family Guy's good. What was it? The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You look like
I
a
like
South Park kind of one.
I like the cartoons people didn't really know about, like Recess or Courage.
That was a
You know,
good
know
one,
about-
though.
First off, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Somebody got on my fucking. I think it was Jaleesa. She got on my thing and said Courage the Cowardly Dog was overrated. I wanted to slap the shit out of her for
Hell
that.
yeah. Like I feel him.
That's one of the
Like,
greatest shows.
Yeah.
ridden motherfucker.
It's
That's
funny as fuck to me.
yeah.
I love it. It's a funny show. Okay. Favorite TV show?
I've been watching Ginny and Georgia. I really like it.
Okay.
I don't have time to watch TV.
I don't watch TV either.
I mean, I don't either, but
I got
if I
plenty
was
of time, but I just
if I was gonna I mean, I have plenty of time, I just don't watch TV.
I don't
But
have
if I
cable.
was gonna pick, it's gonna be Law and Order SVU.
Oh,
Or Criminal
yeah.
Minds.
You're such an adult.
Thank you. Growth.
Yeah,
Hey, the documentaries are really good to me.
I don't give a damn.
I agree.
I do.
I think that they're knowledgeable, but I don't really give a fuck to sit and watch them.
Yeah, like so.
Unless it's on something I really really and truthfully, I don't like watching anything with real people in it. To be real with you, I like cartoons and anime and all that shit. That's my thing. I can't watch stuff with actual people. Gross. I want to see somebody get their head chopped off and then be alive on the next episode. Like
Because
that makes sense in cartoons. I don't know. I don't know. I guess my favorite TV show, it is a cartoon. I guess it's Family Guy still too. So, with the real people, I'd probably say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, what is
You
the
watched the new one?
no? What is the most expensive item that you own, excluding your cars, house, TVs, or game systems?
My kids.
Okay, excluding that, I'm talking about an item. Yeah, unless you're considering your kids an item, an object.
My phone.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Well, yeah, I should have said excluding phone too, because it's probably my
That's
most.
okay. You can do that because then I'm gonna just say myself. Because damn, I'm expensive.
I'd probably say I have.
Okay.
Other than my my gaming PC and stuff back there, I have like an $800 pair of shoes, $800 pair of shoes in my closet. I've literally worn them once or twice, I think, because I'm so scared to get them dirty.
I'd say
Yeah, I
my
wouldn't wear 'em
bed,
either.
man.
Huh?
My bed.
Oh yeah, I need to spend a lot of money on a good bed for real. All right. Well, anyway, what's something you're afraid of?
Bugs.
Oh, same. Especially the flying ones.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Jesus. I have someone who understands. I will literally kill myself or somebody else over a flying bug. Don't play with me. Play with your mama.
Summertime is the worst for me.
It is.
Wasps,
Mhm.
bees, yellow jackets,
Mm.
even butterflies to a certain extent. And until I figure out what they are, I just,
I don't even like flies, moths, gnats, none of it. Like, get away from me.
100% annoying, especially when they fly in your ear.
Oh, no. See,
I'd be
that's
breaking my neck trying to get them out. What is something you're afraid of?
Definitely spiders.
This is gonna sound weird, but I don't know, like random men. Like I don't like a man if I'm used to a female environment. I don't like a man to come up. I don't like hearing the voice. It kind of
Men are scary. I mean,
triggers me. Like if a man looks scary, like I'm scared. I don't.
I get defensive and ready
Yeah.
to fight. Oh, God.
I won't
Okay.
exit the scene. Like
I won't exit it, but I'm on standby.
I mean, men are scary. I'm like, that's not stupid. I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
Y'all smell that?
Hmm?
Do y'all smell that?
What do you smell?
It's like plastic.
burning.
I don't know.
They be burning over there sometimes.
Okay.
It ain't in here. I hope-
Yeah, you got a good nose. We know we ain't got to worry.
Okay.
If you like them, favorite Pop-Tart flavor.
Strawberry.
Blueberry.
Hold on.
Oh,
What kind of strawberry though? Unfrosted or frosted?
Unfrosted.
Oh, you tweaking?
Ew.
Hell no.
No.
Hell
No,
no.
let me tell you why. I literally, y'all,
Hell
I can't
no.
do it. That frosting is like
Fire.
hard candy on bread.
You are tweaking hard.
Have y'all had a homemade
No.
Pop-Tart?
have you warmed it up?
Fuck
yet?
is a homemade? I
No.
do not warm up
A
Pop-Tarts.
homemade Pop-Tart?
Warmed
It
for
is
3
fire.
seconds.
I don't like warm fruit. That is just
Yeah, that
mm-mm.
don't make no sense. Apple pie is disgusting.
Yeah, apple pie is so gross.
I just can't do that, but
I like the hot fudge sundae ones.
that one is good. I like wild berry.
Yeah, that's
Wild delicious wild berry. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that
And
one's
frosted
good.
strawberry. I like frosted strawberry too. Frosted.
I mean, frosted strawberries okay, but if I'm gonna eat a Pop-Tart, I prefer it to be like homemade. And I'm gonna tell y'all, there
This
ain't
motherfucker said
nothing.
unfrosted
better.
strawberry, bro. There's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me you don't eat ass if you eating a frosted strawberry.
I don't
Unfrosted
eat
strawberry.
Okay.
You might as well eat it. That is probably the same level of taste.
Or stank pussy.
If somebody will pay me, I will.
Get off me, bro.
I'm just joking.
It was one time.
You should have never told her.
I know, yeah. He's gonna start walking up to me. What's that stankin' pussy and eat
I
him?
thought he was going somewhere else with it, and I know something else that y'all. Man, look, he tells him,
I'm gonna tell you about the game.
honey, all day, every day. You don't hold nothing.
Don't care if you judge me. I don't care.
I don't judge you.
Yeah, it don't get no
I'm still going.
liver than this.
He said,
Okay. Favorite. I don't know if y'all eat these either, but favorite Starburst color.
pink.
Absolutely.
Gosh, yes, pink.
100%. Yellow is in a close
I was
second.
gonna say
Yeah,
yeah.
yellow anything.
The
Throw
orange,
that
is,
out
the
the
orange
bag.
is the absolute last.
What?
I would eat
Yeah,
it.
no.
What?
Orange is
Orange
fire.
good.
It's
Can't
the
stand the
green apple
orange.
that needs to be at the
They
bottom.
have a green apple?
Yes.
The AJ, well, I think that was for Skittles.
I'm out the game.
Mm-mm.
Purple one.
They have
Also at the
tropical
bottom.
ones.
The red one, though, the red one is fire, too.
Mm-hmm.
The pink stands above all of them, and then
Yeah.
the yellow is definitely second.
I'm like
Then
hard
any,
on like
any combination of
yellow and pink is like
yellow is
Close.
fire.
It's like pink, red, orange.
I like
Yellow's
red,
always
too.
at the bottom.
That's crazy. Are you talking about how they're put in the box, or are you saying that you think
How they're
yellow
put in the
tastes?
box is how they taste.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm sorry,
Yellow
yellow,
is
is
fire.
fire.
It's so
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Favorite Jolly Rancher color?
Blueberry
Yeah, blue.
Watermelon.
or whatever that
Yeah,
flavor
it's
is.
blue.
Blue.
The cherry is better than the
Raspberry.
watermelon to me.
It I do
Yeah,
like the cherry.
Okay. All right. So these are the questions that I ask everybody on the show. The last 4 or 5 questions, either the staple questions that I ask every podcast. Kirstie has answered these questions 6, 7 times, but I'm just gonna.
I probably
y'all
change
too.
my answer every time too.
All right. So favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry.
I like the strawberry shortcake or the cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream W. Strawberry shortcake L. Ugh.
I like all three of them. Just give me a scoop of all three.
Talking about the Neapolitan.
Vanilla, yeah.
Oh, I don't like the. I hate chocolate.
Oh, I love chocolate.
I
What?
hate chocolate ice cream.
Girl, bye.
Oh, chocolate ice cream fire.
Mm.
Strawberry
I like
is
the Wendy's
ugh,
frosty chocolate. That's it.
That's fire.
Yeah, those are so good. I worked at Wendy's. I was just making them.
Yeah, I don't.
Do the sound again.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again.
That's pussy backwards.
Oh God, I need a woman with a mouth like that.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Kidding, kidding. Okay. Favorite
not.
fruit?
Strawberry.
Thank you. Come on. That or watermelon.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, watermelon cool.
Or pineapple.
I was gonna say I like
Pineapple's
pineapple
cool
too.
too.
Mm.
I like
Not the strawberry. Can't do this.
What?
No,
Scoot over.
Says the one.
I'm already over
Says
it.
the one, man.
I like
Talk about that
cantaloupe,
stinking
too.
pussy one more time.
Hey, you the one that brought it up this time.
I only brought it up. Well, no, because she said coming from like she's about to say it again. She know what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say though?
Like I like the melon, cantaloupe,
Honeydew.
honeydew. Yeah,
I
that's
forgot about that.
Yeah, that's
Y'all know what really nobody has said on here, and it is astonishing to me.
What?
Bruh, give me a freaking juicy ass peach. Oh God, I
Oh
love
yes, a
peach.
peach is
I
good.
don't like having to get around the
Mm-mm.
core of it, 'cause
Mm-mm.
then it's like hard and.
Nobody says peaches for a reason.
What?
What?
They are kind of slimy, ain't
They
they?
nasty.
I
They're
do-
good though.
I like plum.
Peach flavored shit is great, but actual peach is not.
You have to get the good ones, like the fresh ones.
There's no such thing as a good peach. She did it again, bro. Okay. What is your favorite fast food restaurant?
I'd have to say Chick-fil-A. I'd
Talk
agree
to
with you
'em.
on that one.
Talk to them.
Their grilled chicken nuggets are fire.
Fire.
Sonic.
Ooh, ugh.
I like
You don't like Sonic?
no, I don't know if the people done
You
made
ever
it
had
just
they French
horrible.
toast stick?
Oh my God.
Sonic.
Fire.
go-to.
Sonic has like 750 items on the menu.
They have everything you need.
Oh
They got
God.
chicken,
And they
fish,
serve
burgers.
it all day, bro.
Every
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm all the time at work, so I really just don't got time to
I
be
have the
trying
Sonic app,
stuff.
so I don't have to wait.
Sonic is
Look,
good.
I'm here.
It's good. It's very. It's just there. It's not like outstanding to me, but it's not terrible by any
They got the
means.
cheese sticks, which I love.
Man, I love that popcorn shrimp
yeah.
and that popcorn
Ooh.
chicken.
I was about to say the chicken.
I actually like the conies, but haven't got one in years.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. Pause, but they got some good glizzies over there. Oh man, this one dude called him that one. Hey, wow, this one dude came on the podcast. He was like, "Yeah, I like a glizzy." I was like, "You didn't just say that like comfortably." I mean,
Oh.
anyway. So you said Chick-fil-A. You said Sonic.
I like Zaxby's, but I really am a fan of Slim's chicken right now. So
Zaxby's is good. Their traditional
Cap.
teriyaki wings are good.
Zaxby's is
Salad, but they're like
penis. penis.
No. I like the salad from Zaxby's, but they're like $12.
Aren't they called salads over there?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
hey, at least we can get them on Sunday though.
Yep, you can get them on Sunday. Nobody cares. Cause
Yep.
what if I want to go get some breakfast at Zaxby's?
Oh,
Am I gonna
Lord.
get breakfast at Zaxby's?
If you want to.
You ain't. 'Cause they don't
You
got
might
it.
I've ate a chicken strip for breakfast before.
No, I'm saying they're not. They don't have breakfast food.
Yeah, they don't. They ain't even open during
Chick-fil-A.
those hours.
You said Chick-fil-A. Stick on the right side. Don't go over to that stupid ass, gross ass Zaxby's.
Where is my people?
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
They in the background. They
Okay, what's an overrated fast food restaurant?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Who said Chick-fil-A?
We both did. Me.
Oh, y'all gotta go.
It's time to go.
Okay.
I mean, it is a little overrated. But I'd have to say Starbucks because
Agreed.
Starbucks' food. Like the other day, I went
I
and
would consider
got.
it fast. They sell food there, and they got a drive-through.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
they got ham sandwiches on ciabatta bread. Girl, don't play.
It's fast food.
What even is ciabatta bread?
It's fire, girl.
It's
Have you been to McAllister's?
Yes, but I don't go there. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know what I want to eat? McAllister's. Now, when Peppers was
I
open,
would
I would do that.
McAllister's ain't nasty, but once again, she's not wrong. McAllister's is Arby's
Get
to
that
me.
smoky
Yeah,
thing.
It's like Arby's is there, but it's like, and they're not nasty, but there's like 18 places I'd rather go than
Yeah.
Arby's.
And
Or
they're
McAllister's.
expensive.
Yeah.
Like very.
Oh,
Arby's
McAllister's
has
has
got good breakfast though.
Yeah, they
I
high
never
as fuck
think
over
I
there.
want to go eat Arby's for breakfast.
It's real good.
I would never even imagine thinking about going to Arby's for breakfast.
You should.
Not when Chick-fil-A has breakfast or Jack's. Yeah, especially Jack's. Even Sonic has good breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
but I can get Sonic whenever. I can
I
get
don't like Sonic breakfast, honestly.
man, they French toast sticks.
What you
bussin', bussin',
said?
bussin'.
Come on.
What was the okay? So y'all all said stupid ass answers.
Oh.
Anyway,
Mm.
all right. Favorite soft drink?
Diet Coke.
Sprite.
Diet Coke.
Ooh,
That's all I drink.
I'd say Coke.
Regular Coke.
He says that every time somebody says Coke. he
Because
says
it has like the
regular Coke.
worst aftertaste.
Regular Coke.
All right, bro. See y'all tripping, bro.
Diet Coke's got your caffeine, 0 calories. It's the only soft drink I drink.
It's not. It's worse than a regular Coke.
That's
It is.
fine.
It
It's
has
got
more
my
sugar.
caffeine
Yeah.
in
But
it.
I mean, nobody drinks Cokes or any kind of sodas because they're supposed to be good for you. But even still, like, ugh. I like Sprite,
Yeah.
Yeah, Sprite is good.
and
It's
then
just strong
most of the
sometimes.
Fantas I'll drink. Yeah. All right, what's an overrated drink? Soft drink.
Mountain Dew.
I
Agreed.
agree. It's good though.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, come on, sweet tea.
I think Dr. Pepper's overrated too.
Root beer. Well, nobody likes
root beer is not overrated because
Yeah,
nobody
it's
fucks
not.
with root beer.
But I do have to say sweet tea because sweet tea has like a bitter
It gives me a
taste.
headache when I drink.
Those loaded teas are also very overrated too.
Yes.
I don't know why people are so.
Y'all heard what she just said. It has a bitter taste. I
About
called
what,
it
sweet tea?
sour last time and got dogged for my sour.
I don't think sweet tea is sour. I think it's
It's
just.
how you
I mean
make
it
it
was
and how long it
bitter.
sits.
Like,
Like,
it just-
yeah.
it's
How much sugar it's
nasty.
got.
It makes you
It's just not
thirst
good
for more.
at all.
Hell no, it don't.
It has one of the worst.
Not for it, but
After-
for something.
It has the
else.
worst before, middle, and aftertaste that I've
Yeah.
ever had in my life.
It's just weird.
Anyway,
And you don't get your thirst from it. Like you want something else to drink. Cause it's
Yeah.
that
Give me
bittery.
some water.
I
Yeah,
love water, but
all day.
okay. How do you eat your steak?
Medium to medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to 'em.
Yep.
I'm on a panel full of, well, other than the Chick-fil-A shit,
Yeah.
I'm on a panel full of wise eaters.
Like I don't want blood just pouring, but I mean it's okay.
Honey, I
A
wouldn't
little
mind.
pink.
Oh man, listen.
I wouldn't mind.
I had a steak the other day. I cut it, and all those juices came out.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was in heaven.
Yes, I know you would.
Love that medium rare.
I'm so
man.
jealous.
The best steak I had was from Golden Corral in Florence.
That's interesting.
I like
I will not go to Golden Corral anymore though.
No.
I don't like golden.
They're mid and they're expensive as fuck, and they're not the same price every time you go. One
Yeah.
day you go, they $21. Another time you go, they $24. You just don't know. I can't do that. I need
They don't
consistency.
keep- I don't like.
I need to
buffet
know what I'm
places like-
spending.
I don't mind them. I like New China buffet. Love New China.
I'm so tired of that place.
I never get tired of it. We went like every we went every day one week. I love it.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, this is the last question of the podcast, and it's just advice that you would give to the young generation of people.
Most definitely finish school and focus on yourself.
Solid.
Oh yeah, I mean, focus on yourself. Establish yourself. Like, have a purpose.
Get on birth control. Wear condoms.
That's actually really good advice.
I know,
It
right?
really is.
STK.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Well, I've given advice so many times at this point. It's whatever at this point. So I'm gonna skip.
Don't eat stanky coochie from TJ. You're welcome.
And I'm dead.
But it's okay. I mean,
And
It's
keep
not
eating
okay.
it.
It's not
Right,
okay.
it's fine.
Don't ever think that's okay.
It is, man.
No. No, TJ, it's not.
It happened. It's over with.
listen to learn.
Right. Lesson learned.
Thank God. But it wasn't learned soon enough. Should have been learned when you sniffed it, dude.
I already knew.
I would
Look,
have
I'm gonna be
ran.
real with you, okay? So the first ever pussy that I ever touched or fingered or whatever, when I smelt it, it stunk really bad. And I asked my friend who had fucked it, I was like, bro, does all pussy stink or am I just tripping? He's like, what are you talking about? And I don't know, like, if women do this shit, but I guess you can't. But, like, when we was in high school, like, if you fingered a girl, you always get your friends to smell your finger. and, like, he smelled my finger. He said, holy shit.
Oh my God.
And then I smelled his finger one time after he did it, and his finger stunk. And I was like, bro, does pussy just stink? Why do the people do all this?
No,
And
it
then,
don't.
and then, yeah, and then I, like,
It don't.
lost my virginity to somebody, and her pussy smelled
Oh
amazing.
my God.
She
So-
may have knew what a shower was, dog.
That's
Facts.
why y'all shouldn't lose your virginity so young, because you don't know how to. take
I
care of
lost my
yourself.
virginity at 21. Believe it or not,
But you know what?
I do.
That
Believe
re-
it.
I was a late bloomer. I was so scared to get somebody pregnant. That was why I didn't do it.
Uh.
I swear, that's why I didn't have sex. And then I would tell women, "Oh, I don't have a condom. Guess we can't fuck." I would just purposely not bring one if I didn't. Well, I just would purposely not bring one. Also, I never had the opportunity either. So, I mean, I got a lot of head though, but I just was like, no. I had to stop doing that too, because like they give me head and then they want to fuck, and I'm like, oh,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry, no, I'm scared.
I'm sorry. I think my throat's getting sore. Gotta go. I mean, that's what I would have said, and they'd have been like, "How so?"
I can't really say that because
Just
I'm not
case it
sucking
could be
dick.
Like, I can't come twice.
Yeah.
I'm eating. I would be like, oh, you're not done? You already came?
My favorite line. I'm on my period.
I just straight up.
I will stop fucking with a girl if she do that shit to me for real.
Oh, because
I have done it before. Like I've been talking to a girl and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come over and we're gonna fuck and do all this." And then she get over there and be like, "I just wanted to talk to you. I was on my period." All right, you're done. Goodbye. No, we're not doing this.
Yeah, that's different. But like,
If they just started, they didn't know.
Of course
And,
not.
like,
But don't build it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to build me up for sex and then
Back
cancel.
out by saying.
Because that will 100% make me just lose interest. At that point, you're going to have to set it up every time. Because, like, why would you do that to me? Why would you get me all excited, send me pictures, and say all kinds of stuff, and then, oh, I'm tired. Oh, okay. You don't feel like coming over here. I get it. I don't feel like fucking you anymore or trying to. So, anyway. Well, this is the end of the show. What we do at this part is called Final Thoughts. So I'm going to go, I guess, in the order of which that you introduced yourself. So I think you went first. And then you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask you how you feel or how you felt about the show, whatever. Normally if you have topics you want to revisit, I'll let you say that. But we 2 hours and 38 minutes in. At that point, that shit is dead. Just talk to me after the show's over. So, yeah, you just tell me your final thoughts. And one more time if you want to plug some shit or whatever. say hi to the people or bye to the people, whatever the fuck you want to do. And then, yeah, we'll just keep it pushing.
I feel the show was great. I mean, it let me have a different view on some things. We talked about some deep shit. I feel like some viewers could take from it. I don't know.
It's fine.
We all learned today that TJ likes.
Oh, my God.
pussy.
I don't like it.
Okay. No, but what she said, I took a lot from this video or this sitting. And y'all can do.
Session.
Yeah. Session. Eating pussy. What? Eating stank pussy session.
That's her. That's her. All I'm saying, that's her. That's her. That's all her.
Let you have it.
Okay, sorry, TJ.
It's
You
fine,
did it to
man.
yourself, man.
I know. I
Facts.
shouldn't have said shit.
I'm supportive of it.
I appreciate it. You can come
She's
back.
like, I done it too
You can come
before.
back anytime, Carmen.
We
That's fine.
cannot be.
You don't even need to bring Kirstie. You can just come back on your own.
I'll fight you.
But you have to bring another woman.
Please. Please bring another woman.
Ladies.
All right. Anyway, go ahead, Kirstie.
Y'all already know this has became one of my favorite things to do. I love this podcast. I love the new people that comes on here. I love learning the new perspectives of the people. I love TJ, even though despite some things he says, but that's okay. That's okay. Also, I cannot be on a podcast and not say something about Jay Gaines. I can't stand him sometimes, but at the end of the day, shout out. He is who he is. We gotta love it or not, but most people do. So, but yeah.
This bitch.
Oh my God.
Other than that, I think it was good.
So a fun fact for you, you know that if he does not come and you come on another podcast, you will have tied him for appearances.
Hey, hold up. When's the next one?
I try to do them every weekend, so I mean.
Okay, well look, he
Okay,
can't
yeah.
be on another one till I'm on another one. We are going to tie. I done told him in here
Y'all
last
gave-
time when he said
y'all-
he was eating it on the period.
I said I would eat it on the period.
Yeah, that's two
would.
different things.
I would eat the clit on the period. I'm not sticking my tongue inside of her where
right.
her period is.
All right, you
But-
got a tampon up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine be so bad. It be from
Well,
booty
pop it
hole
in,
to
then
coochie
that,
hole.
Then change it.
Like,
Like,
booty hole to coochie hole. Your coochie hole still down here. The clit up here, so we good.
I mean, it go up.
I mean, it ain't
It be
very far, but
might be heavy.
get out the shower, pop one in. Bam, change.
Pop a tampon. Pop a tampax.
I mean,
Like a perk. Get out of there, pop a tampax.
and once you're wet, you don't bleed. So
Talk to him. Talk to him. Period don't stop nothing but a sentence out here. I'm just
It's the smell. With the blood
I'm not
from-
fucking on no period, but I'll eat the pussy.
Okay, see, why would you eat it but not fuck it? If you fuck it, okay, cool. You don't have nothing but blood on your dick. Take a shower, but you gonna eat it in your mouth. Your mouth.
blood on your teeth.
Like, oh, I can't. My mom was a dental hygienist, and I was preached to about the funk mouth.
So let me ask you a question. When you go out to eat, like at a restaurant, do you eat off the fork?
No, I get plastic silverware because I am well aware. I also get to
and
go
you get
cups.
a rare steak. You eat
Yeah,
that blood.
no, I get a medium rare. But that's cow, y'all.
That's cow.
That's no difference.
We'll get you
Blood
a
is
hefty
blood.
No, I'm sorry. They cook it, and y'all ain't finna dog my steaks because no.
They all said medium rare.
I know, but it's not the same blood. You talking about period blood versus blood that's been cooked and actually has flavor.
Eating pussy in the first place has so many nasty things that come out of it in the first place.
Exactly.
So you're not gonna sit here and tell me, "Oh, you're nasty for eating it," like when it has blood coming out of it. Well, frankly, it bleeds a lot anyway, and then you piss out of it every day, just about. There's
Just about, I
also,
hope you do every day.
right? There's cum that comes out of it. A
just
whole
sounds-
human comes out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes two of them does. Whoop, whoop.
Sometimes
respect
even
the
more. You could be
ladies.
Octomom and then give birth to 8 of them at the same damn time.
Hell no.
But I'm just saying,
Mom.
you ain't never heard of her?
John and Kate plus 8. I mean,
Okay, I never heard that, but I'm just saying,
What?
What?
They're like a legend on like the Discovery Channel.
no,
that's
it's
why right there.
TCL.
Okay, facts. I don't watch the Discovery Channel.
TLC.
Oh, whatever.
TCL. What you saying? At least I knew that.
Some shit.
Anyway,
Like a tender love and care when I see that.
or I don't know.
Yeah.
A scrub is a guy that can't get
Okay, we're not
no
going to get
love,
copyrighted
no
anyway.
notice.
If you enjoyed the podcast, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to holler at y'all the next time. Y'all be easy. Well, look at you. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope that you come back and watch some more. I hope you share the video. I hope you like it. I hope you comment on it. Tell me how you feel. And, as always, if you want to be on the show, hit the socials. And be sure while you're here to just watch this clip right here. Fascinating, isn't it? Yes. And be sure to click on my page right here. Yeah. Y'all have a good day. And thank you for watching the Realest Living Podcast.